It's a Saturday night. We're doing it. We're having it. Thinking all the high rollers. We just got to talk about the developments regarding the hand grenade that was just thrown into the Zumock verse, if you will. And that means we get another run at the May high rollers right here on the screen. This is a final farewell. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who supported the show in May. Hack a monthia. Hack a monthia. And that means we get one more executive producer for May. We're doing it. I just can't, you know. I can't not talk about Chad and everything going on in the Chadiverse. But first, the executive producer tonight, Wizard Nug 2. Wizard Nug 2. The second Wizard Nug. We got a lot of MLCs to watch. Tonight's MLC was great. Chad is scrambling. And the dynamic here that Chad's facing is very weird. Because he's got to contend with a very large contingent of people who have found themselves to be de facto Chad Zumock fans because they hate Melton. Now, these people can pretend all they want that they don't just like Chad because Chad hates Melton. But we've seen it. We've seen it happen. We watched stupid Dirty Dalish run over to Chad once she was mad at Melton. We watched Jesse Angel do this. And look, some of them are still there. Jesse Angel's still a diehard Chad fan. Dirty Dalish, not so much. Nowhere to be seen. You know, eventually people watch Chad's content and they go, not really much here. Well, Shades Cal called it. I was watching MLC and Shades Cal was in the chat. And she said it. She goes, Patrick knows no matter what assistance Chad gets or what Chad does, Chad can't get out of his own way. Chad is unable to stop self-harming in a way that will ultimately lead to Chad being Chad. Now, we had a lot of fun tonight, or last night, with the exclusive Hat Club and beating Chad on the leaderboard, etc., etc. But there's some dynamics that come along with using this Supertip system that are interesting to say the least. And us onboarding Chad onto the system post haste, you know, emergency onboarding, if you will, has caused some rifts and some anger amongst his fans, and will continue to, I imagine. You know, Kevin Brennan is stuck in this weird place where he thinks he's like one of the top grossing people on YouTube, which is, you and I know, just, we don't even need to look that up to know how insane that is. But we'll go over it tonight. Why does he think that? How dumb and broken is this old boomer? Of course. But also when faced with someone else out-earning him and a better system, which he fundamentally cannot get on board with because he said all the same horrible things that Chad said. Chad has actually said more horrible things. Chad has actually called me a pedo and all this other stuff, and tonight said I don't take any of it back. I meant it all. He's a creep. He's a horrible person. Yada, yada, yada. Chad is now alienating himself from the people who are the very people yesterday he was claiming saved his life. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. But we'll go over it. We'll talk about it. We'll break it down. But Chad has made it clear tonight he hates Melton, doesn't want anything to do with Melton, and now that he's got the system and he's figured it out, who needs Melton? Just know, Chad, if I ever wanted to or gave a fuck, we could take the system away from you tomorrow. Right now, I could do it while we're live. I'm never going to do that. You have my word. Scout's honor, aside from like breaking some sort of terms of service or something that we need to enforce, I'm not taking your system, Chad. I know you need it. And, every dollar Chad makes, makes the company money. I own a significant portion of the company, and therefore it would be retarded of me to take Chad off the system. But Chad's been lying. Chad is trying to balance and, control the narrative, as it were, if you will, about this Supertip stuff. And he's already just lying out of his ass. And I can't stand by while our buddy Chad just lies and lies and lies to try to keep the few fans he has that are willing to support him while he, tries to maintain that he hates Melton and yada, yada, yada. It's just, we can't do it. We can't have it. We won't be having it. So I took significant time out of my week this week, and so did Moody, to get Chad set up on the system. And I want to be very clear about this. We're rejecting almost anyone who applies to come on the Supertip system. We are not looking for new people to use it. We are not in a place right now to onboard new shows. And we certainly don't need a bunch of piddly little streamers that don't even earn a lot of money. And that's myself included. And that's really the only people we have on the system right now is like Dabbleverse or Dabbleverse adjacent people. Aside from like Perry Caravello and Bubba the Love Sponge. And Bubba the Love Sponge is the highest average tip earner we have on the platform. It's just like we're good. We're good right now. And we're spending significant amount of money on the development and the rollout and legal stuff to get this company to a point where we can open up the service to everybody. But anybody we bring on right now, it takes significant manual work behind the scenes to get them on to use the system. It just takes up my time. It takes up Moody's time. And I tried to explain this to Chad, on one of the shows earlier this week, I think Tuesday, that you're fortunate enough to know somebody with a company that can help you. You're too dumb to understand that I'm not an enemy. I'm a connection. And we've had our words with each other, but I do an entertainment program. I try to make people laugh. And you get butthurt and emotional because how I'm making them laugh is pointing out what a feckless boob you are. How you have really no talent and no ability to do anything. And that annoys you to no end. You take it very personally. You're very emotionally involved in that. But there's no ill will over here. And we're not fucking with Chad. We would never. Chad keeps putting it out there like if Melton tries anything, if Melton does anything, if I sense anything nefarious. Shut up. Shut up, stupid. No one gives a fuck about you. No one talks about you behind the scenes. We're not thinking about fucking with you. We don't give a fuck. You're a blip. You're nothing. We don't care whether you use the system or not. It's an upside to us because everything you make, we will make money on. But it's more of an upside to you. And here's why. Not only are you demonetized and need a way to get tips, but you will earn more with super tips than you earn on super chats. That's a fact. They're more addictive. They are more fun for the audience members. You know, our audiences, they're a bunch of fucking narcissists too. They like to see their names on the screen. They like it when they make the host laugh. They like it when they make the rest of the chat laugh. It's you know, as Karmic X would say, it's art. You're playing the AI like an instrument. And we've seen how certain people throughout the history of the development of Supertips become really, really good at this. Bone and the Carbarian, Dan G, Manx Loftagoffren, whatever his name is. They hone in on a voice and they're able to capture that voice. We see it with Matt. We see it with Karmic. Certain voices, it's way better than tipping a super tip. And just in the one day Chad has gone live with this system, we've seen it. Chad made more yesterday than he said he made on MLC earlier. And also, Chad, imagine him lying. Chad hasn't made that amount of money in a long time. And you see it from the tips. You see the names of the tips. You can tell the value of the tips by the color, whether or not it says the value. And Chad can turn that on and off. These people who are throwing Chad $100 here and there, they're not even Chad fans. They're NLO fans. These aren't people who normally would ever watch Chad's show or super chat Chad's show. And then there was a million little sprinklings of 10, 20, 5. Bedabbler was over there blowing, stacks. Sketty Tooth John, who Chad has attacked in her personal life, was over there throwing Chad money. And she said, I can't help it. It's too funny. That's the power of super tips. Chad will make more money, not just because it's a better deal, but because it attracts people and they almost can't even help it to super tip and give Chad money. Yeah, we saw Steel Toe fans over there giving Chad money. So I'll say this. I dare you to quit, stupid. You say you'll throw it away? I dare you to. You're hooked. You're hooked. And if you throw it away now, you'll look even stupider because you told everybody it was a dumb system and I steal everything and you'll never be in business with me. Then you got in business with me and you told everybody what a great system it was. I mean, my balls have never been cleaner. And now if you get rid of it, you'll be like, it's a dumb system and he's fucking with me. You're a fucking fool, dude. Like I was saying, I took time out of my life to set this up for you because you were panicking about money. You were freaking the fuck out. You started complaining about your Facebook page and Patreon, which have been gone for 7 months and years. You were losing your mind. You started complaining about your Wikipedia page getting taken. That doesn't even make you money. So you're spiraling with emotion about all this. And just like you said, I took time out of my day, multiple days, to be professional and get you set up. You are, to use a technical term, computer retarded. You're fucking dumb. Now, I didn't mention it. I got on there with you. Hours spent setting you up, hand-holding you. Again, not about how to use the super tip system. I sent you a manual, which I know you'll never read. You'll never read that. Karmic, we sent the manual. He was up and running in hours. So the manual has all the info you need to get going. But we all know you can't read. And even if you could, your tiny brain couldn't hold enough of the information to stitch it all together in order to do anything with it. So the guy who was willing to put aside all the horrible things you've said about being a pedophile and a thief, which is ironic given your record, you are now turning on and shitting on. The guy you email multiple times a day saying, this is awesome. I'm so excited. This is great. Thank you. Give me this voice. Give me that voice. Multiple emails a day, right? Every day since we've set you up with this. Then I go, right away, Mr. Zumock. And I go over there and we set it up for you. Moody, who doesn't have time for any of this stuff. We're in the middle of rolling out a new version that's going to be amazing. Takes time. You want new voices. You want all this stuff set up. Fast tracks it all for you. And now you're going to talk shit. I don't need Melton anymore. I'm all set up. Fuck that guy. I hate that guy. He's a creep. I don't take back anything I ever said. Okay. Now, again, we run a company. It is a service, as you say, like Verizon. And you're welcome to use it. It'd be weird if, like, you had a thing with the CEO of Verizon and he canceled your phone. We're not going to do that. And again, I know you need it. I know you need it, buddy. Again, you've convinced yourself somehow that, like, this is, again, like what Chad has to do. That's pathetic. He's said multiple times on these shows. And again, this is an attempt to retain the fans that hate Melton. He said, yeah, I was talking to Melton on the phone, and I told him right to his face. I said, if you weren't such a polarizing figure, if you weren't such an asshole, you'd be a millionaire. Anybody else, he said it tonight on MLC, anybody else who came up with this, Pete Lee or any other comic who came up with this, they'd be a millionaire. But it's Melton, so that's why it's not taking off. Again, you have A, you don't know anything technical, and B, you don't have any business sense. So I'll clarify it again. We're not looking for new people to use the system. We're not ready. It's not built out enough. It's very, very beta right now in more ways than one, and never more now that you're on it. Nobody's a millionaire. This system isn't professional. It's not a product we can market or sell. People can't go to the website and sign up for it. Again, it's a very manual process. We're gathering data of people who use it. We're figuring out bugs. We're prepping it for wide rollout so it can scale once we do get thousands and thousands of users on it. No one's looking for Sam Tripoli to get on it. No one asked. We don't go ask people to use Supertips. They come to us. They bend the knee. Idiot. So Chad said we had that conversation, and he told me that to my face. That never happened. This guy just gaslights himself. As I'm setting your computer up, as I'm getting you going and saving your life, you told me I was too much of an asshole, and that's why this thing wasn't taking off. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The things we tell ourselves, huh? What a fucking nerd. What a fucking nerd. And again, now that you've got your Patreon back, which you've been announcing and cheering about all day, I assume you'll be tossing me aside. Since I'm a creep and you don't take anything back, I assume you'll be, again, I'm not taking it away. I'm not taking it away. The teat is here for you to suck on, bitch. Keep sucking on the teat. I'll never take it away from you. You can have your ba-ba. But I imagine since you're a principled guy and you're all about loyalty, now that you've got your Patreon back that you were earning $3,000 a month for, which we all believe, we've all seen the Patreon numbers. We all know you're making $3,000 a month. What a nut. I imagine you'll be kicking Supertip and Melton to the curb because you're the only one out here with integrity, Z-Man. And don't email me anymore. Don't email me for help anymore. I don't have time. I don't have time anymore. I don't have time for people to call me a pedophile. I don't have time to help people who go around shit-talking me to try to save their reputation instead of eating a log of shit like they should do. Like you were doing yesterday. What happened to yesterday? What happened to yesterday? Like Melton's been really professional and cool. We put our differences aside. He's not rubbing my face in it. He's been great. And now it's all, I stand by everything I ever said about him. He's a creep. I don't trust him. I don't need to deal with him anymore because now I'm all set up and I got it all figured out. Well, you got it all figured out then, Z-Man. You got it all figured out. Don't email me 6 times like you did today. Okay? You got it all figured out, man. Ride high with the Supertips. I can't lose, by the way. You keep using it, I make money. You don't use it, you look like a bitch. Just keep painting yourself into corners, stupid. Just keep painting yourself into stupid corners. Don't send me any more stupid emails, though. That's a fact check.
You know you need me, Melton. I'm just using you. I need way for people to pay me to pay my bills. Don't like it? Fuck you. Pay my bills, then a justice for doodle.
You know, it just hurts because you don't think I'm getting shit. You don't think I'm getting shit. Cardiff Electric won't stop roasting me on Twitter. He started a new show called Melton's Cucks. You don't think I'm getting shit from Carl? You don't think I'm getting shit from Rocco? They all can't believe I took time and worked with you. And again, I put it all aside. I was happy to see you on there. Happy you got it working. Happy you were making money. But now you got it figured out and you don't need Melton anymore. That's what you said. So don't need Melton anymore. Don't need Melton anymore. We're not open. We're not a product that's available for people. This is a favor to you. So I no longer have time for support. Sorry. And that is personal. I'm not going to sit there and help a guy who can't stop shitting on me. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. And now you got people on your side who are fans of you, who hate me, who will still keep hating you because you're using the system, and you fucking shit on me, who put our differences aside, reached out, and got you set up. So now you've alienated yourself even further. Now look, I know you've rebranded yourself by copying Tom Myers, which is a genius move. And your new show, Z-Man versus the World, will launch next week. And you told everybody, don't worry, all your favorite segments are coming back, like drunk dials and stupid emails. So I imagine it's going to be a whole new show, and it's just up, and away. It's just up, and away for you, Chad. So Godspeed. I'm glad I could help and make it happen for you. I'm sorry you don't need me anymore. I'm sorry you're still upset at me. And I'm hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurt, and I'm scorned, man, and it's over. Hognuts had to bail out of the members show to watch live. No rewind is making me feel. You'll get over it. It's not a big deal. Mr. Beef Drippins, the TSN Opie raid tonight was brutal. Love you, Melton. What happened? I don't know anything about that. TSN raided Opie? They have a show called The Raid, right? Is that what they do? They like raid people? Mason in Portland, a.k.a. Portland Shane Gillis, member for 24 months. Chad's stepdad AI voice is going to be a game changer. Yeah, I like it. And again, Moody went out of his way. He tested several voices. He got our opinions on those voices. Hours spent, lots of time spent to do that for Chad. Chad didn't submit a sample for that voice. We curated it for him. We set it up for him. Fuck us though, right? Fuck us. You got to save face in front of Daddy Kevin. I don't understand. Walt wasn't frozen as a new member. Wasn't he? I thought that was always a thing. Isn't he in some sort of cryo chamber or something? This is yesterday's afternoon's MLC. I have not seen this yet, but I heard Kevin was losing his mind about Chad getting super tips. Let's see. See how this goes.
Well, we're waiting.
What's happening? I couldn't hear. Can I hear? What? I couldn't hear my entry music, so I don't know if something's happening. Oh my God.
Imagine wanting to save face in front of this guy and shitting all over the people who helped you out. Yikes.
Okay, I guess I can hear. All right, I guess I can hear. I couldn't hear just a second ago, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
To it, and it became a thing. 2.5 years later, here we are. Patrick Melton was let's like a lot of people are doing right now, like that nice podcast Stupid and a lot of those losers. I just refused to know. And then he was so relentless. I decided, all right, dude, let's do this. And I started fighting with him. And from afar, Patrick Melton was following me on social media. He saw what was going on and he got into it and it became a thing. 2.5 years later, here we are. Ups and downs, turbulences, everything happened. And this is where we are today. And I'd be lying to say if I didn't say I was wrong about a lot of things.
Today you said you take none of it back. Today you said I'm a creep and you don't need me anymore. You got it all figured out.
Because at the same time, I've talked
By the way, you don't got it figured out. We watched you do your second soft opening show yesterday. You don't got it figured out. You kept having to move the camera out of the way to show the tips. All right.
A lot of people, I was really against this Supertip system. I thought it was, and a lot of it had to do with my relationship with Patrick Melton at the time. It was very territorial, very, very tribal. I was very against him.
Yeah, you were. It wasn't territorial over here. Remember, as a matter of fact, you lied about several fans saying that I was messaging like KB, Lady KB, that I was messaging her and giving her shit for being your fan and making her choose. That was a lie you made up. Remember? You're the one who feels. You're the one who's territorial. You're the one who's tribal. Nobody over here is too proud. I don't give a fuck, Chad. We do not give any fucks.
A lot of animosity for things he said to me and things he did. And just a lot of things building up. Obviously, the chat community.
Notice he pointed to his head and went, a lot of things building up. Yeah.
People taking sides. It became a thing. But when I lost that monetization after my Patreon, it really was an eye-opening. I go, what the fuck am I going to do?
Right. So it's desperation. You said you wanted to stop being bitter. You said you wanted to change. You said you wanted to rebrand. And now here you are being bitter, territorial, and not changing. What happened? What happened?
So I wanted to say, let's look at everything. A majority of people are saying, look at super tips, look at super tips, look at super
A majority of people. Got it.
tips, look at super tips. I was like, no, fuck that. No, fuck it. Fuck that. And I was being stubborn. And then I talked to Jim, I talked to Bill, I talked to a bunch of people.
Get that thing checked on your nose.
Ken Mosca, you name it. And they're like, they broke it down logically. Like, take a look at it. And I did. I started asking around. I asked Carmex. I asked other people.
Carmex. The magician? Chad just said famously a couple of weeks ago, he can't be compromised. You can't be compromised.
That's the best. When Chad tries to spin it like he's the only loyal person, he has integrity. Again, this guy stole credit cards from veterans and used them to buy margarita machines and Twitter followers. Hello? Yeah. I'm sorry. My moral compass must be broken.
People. Rocco sent me this message, and I go, all right, let's just take a look. And then Patrick sent out a message to me. I go, okay.
Nope. Another lie. Don't make me show the emails, Chad. Don't make me show the email. Patrick Melton sent you a message, and you were like, okay. No? I
had him blocked on my phone from years earlier.
Okay, the text message I did. Okay, that is true. I eat what I just said. I texted Chad because if you remember earlier this week, he did that show where he's like, they won't have me. I've been too mean. I've been too ruthless. They're too butthurt to let me use the system. I forgot how far back we were going. He did a show last week where he said they would never let me use it. I hurt him too much. I made him feel. And then I did send him a text where I said, Nobody cares over here. You didn't make anybody feel. You're welcome to use it if you want.
I never got it, but I saw the screenshot. I talked to Jim. I said, let's just see what he has to say.
This is another lie, too. And I let this kind of stuff go because Chad's fucking retarded and he thinks everybody else is dumb. So when he does this, we went through this charade where he's like, I have you blocked. I didn't get that message. Now, I could show you the message. It says delivered. When you block somebody on iMessage, it doesn't go through. It doesn't say delivered. It turns into a green message or it says not deliverable. It says delivered. He got the message. 100%. I'm not stupid. And then the next day, I sent him when he sent me the email saying, I'm here to bend the knee and I want to be on the system. I said, you're getting these messages, right? And then again, it said delivered. And then he sent me an email that said, I don't have your number. Now, how do you block a number if you don't have it? How do you block a number if you don't have it? Now, again, I didn't do this with Chad because I don't care. I know he's hurt. I know he's a petulant child. This isn't worth arguing about. How am I blocked if you don't have my number? Just go unblock it, and then you have my number, right? I don't know.
And he was sincere. He was forthcoming. At the same time, I was like, I don't trust you. I ain't trusting you. But from there, we looked into it. I read a lot of stuff about it. I talked to enough people, and Melton, to his credit, disarmed the situation, made me feel welcome. Said, listen, this is nothing. This is
First of all, if you're in bed with Melton, you're in bed with Carl.
Sounds like a nice bed.
Also, this reminds me of when Bob was like, you got to do a Stuttering John tour. Once everybody starts going the same direction, yeah, that's not a good sign. And now how's everybody doing without the Stuttering John show? So now everybody's going to use Supertips and the AI stuff. Got it. Everyone's going to do it. It won't get tired. No, everyone.
I love the misconceptions of all these idiots, too. It's like they all think this is AI. These Supertips are AI.
Everyone's doing it.
It's business. Let's talk business. This is how it works. Showed me the system. Honestly, I fell in love with it. I go, this is fucking amazing. This is amazing compared to the Stream Elements, the Streamlabs. And again, like Jim Florentine said, he goes, your whole community, like Carl, everybody, they're all using it. They all know it. They get it. So if you're using...
Yeah, so be a hack like everybody else, like Jim Florentine. Where everybody's into rock and roll. Get into rock and roll.
Streamlabs and everything else, like, just lean into it. Who cares? You don't have to be best friends with the guy. Who cares? I do shows with guys.
I can't wait till Steel Toe starts using the Supertip system.
I don't like all the time. And I go, that makes sense. But for people saying he's taking your data, he's all this shit, it's all bullshit. I mean, all I had...
They're not the people saying it, Chad. You said it. You said that.
To do was give him my social security number, my banking routing number.
Yeah, I won't be giving that to anybody in the Dabbleverse. Sorry.
He's joking, Kevin. We didn't need his social security number and bank routing number.
I trust. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't give him shit. He doesn't have anything. He has nothing. And this Supertip system is on the Stripe. I already had Stripe through locals, so things happen for a reason. My Patreon going down.
By the way, if I needed all that, you'd give it to me. If that's how it worked. But we don't.
Sign up for Stripe. I have Twitter subscriptions. That's on Stripe. So
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
I had that ready to roll.
Chad, we did have Godfrey and Chad on there, and he asked to have them removed. And that shows you again how bitter Chad is. Chad's not changed. Chad's not emotional anymore. Put emotions aside. No. You went after Cardiff. You threatened to dox Cardiff. You thought you were doxing Cardiff. If you got Cardiff's information tomorrow, you would dox him. That's a fact, Jack. You are emotional. You're hurt. I won't use Cardiff's voice because I don't want to promote him. Chad, he has way more everything than you. Money, fans, live viewers, subscribers. What are we talking about? I don't want to promote him. Right. Just like you're done with Takumi's cucks now because you don't want to promote Anthony because he's done. Anthony's done. Got it. So I love this. I love what's happening here. Chad has Chad aligned himself with me and allowed me to help him do this, and then immediately turned around and spit on me and is trying to alienate himself from me again. Fine. Again, no hard feelings over here, but I'm done giving up my time to assist you now. You fucked up. You have fucked up. You have mistaken how this works. We don't call everybody and remote into their computers and help them out like that. We don't. Ask Cardiff if I did that. Ask Rocco if I did that. Ask Carmix if we did that. That was for you to help you out. A, because we know you're stupid and you were in a bind. I put everything aside to help you do that. So the fact that you were on Kevin's show today going like, I don't even need to deal with Melton. They got other people there I can deal with. No. No one has time for you. No one has time for you. This was all a favor to me getting you on. We don't have a support staff. We don't have someone you can reach out to because you can't figure out the layers. When you inevitably get stuck on the interface and don't know how to turn things on and off and make them work, don't email me. I don't have time to help you. I'm no longer interested. You've got it now. You said you have it figured out. You're on your own. Just like everybody else. Carmix doesn't email me for support. You got it. And now Kevin's upset at you. Fans of yours are upset at you. And we're done with you over here. Again, not that you're not allowed to use the system. We welcome every sweet Chad dollar there is. And I know you went on MLC tonight and you said the only reason we signed you up is because we need your money. He's already forgotten he makes $17 a show. The super tips have already gone to his head. He's already juiced up. Okay, Chad. The stepdad voice actually tells you a big thing about how emotionally immature Chad is. Chad's fine having a voice of a guy who physically and psychologically abused him in real life. He's fine with that voice, but he doesn't want Cardiff's voice because Cardiff is a meanie. Okay, buddy. And again, if this has all been a big mistake, we'll understand if you stop using it. I understand. Got him.
Not mad, just disappointed. Not mad.
And by the way, this isn't even real. It's even funnier that Chad's running over there trying to spin KB's opinion of him by retroactively shitting on me after he needed my help. KB doesn't give a fuck. It's not even real. He's not your friend. He was never your friend. And any animosity he pretends like he has towards you because you're using this system is fake. And he'll be laughing with you next week. How have you not picked up on these patterns? KB doesn't give a shit. He wants drama. And by the way, he's got it now. I love seeing Chad squirm in this situation. This will show you. It doesn't matter what you do for Chad. New theme song, new show name, new donation system. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, Chad. I'm sure you'll take off now.
Oh, no. Dr. Steve is infected now, too.
Yeah, this is another thing. Chad emails me. He's like, dude, I got Dr. Steve going to start using Supertips. Dr. Steve's been on Supertips for over a year. He's never set it up, but we onboarded him over a year ago. So good get, Chad.
It's like The Walking Dead. They got Dr. Steve. Oh, no.
It's up right now.
Oh, no. Whatever will I do? It'll just be me and Ray DeVito using the old Super Chat system. What does a doctor need with Super Tips or Super Chats? Is the sourcer going to use it too? Somebody said in Chad's chat, KB going to be on Super Tips by the end of the month. Okay, got it. Oh, you guys can't even see this. Oh, you guys can't even see this. Oh, that's hilarious. I got the wrong thing up there. Or do I? No, I don't.
Can you believe when he was like, it's Z-Man versus the world is the name that Florentine gave him, and it's genius and amazing. It's like Tom Myers calls his show that. So, and by the way, thousands of other shows. So I don't know if it's genius. I don't know if it's genius, Chad. It sounds like the same show. Because Kumi as Cucks morphed from Kumi as Cucks over a year ago. You know, the whole theme of that is like hating on Gino and Chrissy Mayer and all the people who ball wash Kumia. Well, again, as Kevin's pointed out a million times, Shuli's the biggest Kumia ball washer, right? And Chrissy doesn't talk about you ever. And you're friends with Gino and Keanu. So what's the show? Oh, it's just Chad being mad at the people Chad's currently mad at. And now I'm rebranding it to Z-Man versus the world, which is where I just go off on everybody that I'm currently mad at. Oh, fuck. Did you just reinvent the same show, you dolt?
Yeah, no, you can see it.
And by the way, yeah, the channel's still called Sit Down Zumock. So what are we doing?
Oh, no, you can't. Oh, I'm a dumb motherfucker. I am one dumb motherfucker.
He's no different than Steel Toe. Steel Toe thought he needed a new sign to make his show pop. Once we get the new camera, everything will be good. Will it? Your show's worse than it's ever been. And Chad thinks once he gets a new theme song, God damn it. Come back. Once he gets a new theme song, it'll all come together. Suddenly he'll be talented and have a bunch of new ideas. Right, Chad?
I got two different Chad clips. Here it is.
Pathogens. I'm glad you and Mr. Melton are back on taint-licking terms. I hope your weekend is filled with fluids and secretions untainted by human pathogens.
That's actually Dr. Steve, and I was texting with Dr. Steve earlier. If you guys are mad at me about this, breaking news, Dr. Steve
Chad, we're not mad. We're disappointed as a group.
is joining Supertip.
What's Chad's show now? It used to be Kumia's Cucks, and he used to have a problem with Carl and Melton and Steel Toe. So what's Chad's show now? He's just going to be talking about Super
Kevin, you're on top of everything, man. What is Chad's show? God, it's about time you noticed.
Tips? Or is he going to start watching Steel Toe? And
Believe me, I hope Chad's entire show from now on is just him reading Super Tips. We could use that kind of cash flow over here at Super Tip Corp.
and Michael J. Bauer, like Melton does every day. What's Chad's show is my question. Is there an answer?
Are mad at me about this? Breaking news. Dr. Steve is joining Supertips.
Again, Chad's so fucking dumb. He doesn't understand. Dr. Steve has been onboarded to Supertips for over a year. Like, thanks, Chad.
As of today.
Why does a Dr. Steve need Supertips? That's how bad being a doctor is now? You got a grift as well? I don't get it.
So
is the sorcerer coming over here? I think I repeated myself, but I was watching this and it wasn't on the screen. Allegedly.
So we're venturing.
Dr. Steve is too nice. Dr. Steve, I was texting him today, and he was just like, dude, Chad's had a real epiphany. He's changing. And I'm like, well, he's already talking shit and lying. So, nope. Nope. And I made fun of Dr. Steve when he's trying to help Chad out before. It's just like, again, anyone who falls for Chad Zumock is retarded. Anybody who thinks Chad Zumock is a good person at heart is fucking retarded. Anybody who thinks Chad Zumock is honest and loyal and has integrity is retarded. I some things will never, ever change. And he couldn't make it 3 days without shitting all over the people who took time out of their days to help him when he needed it most. We're already pieces of shit again. Got it, Chad. Got it. Keep that energy.
Out into this. Let's go through this together. Yes, I am Grandpa.
Pin the link in your chat, nerd.
I'm trying. I'll pin the link in the chat.
What's that on Chad's nose? Is that part of being infected? Like The Walking Dead? They bite you? How'd you used to get infected on The Walking Dead? When they bit you or they touched you?
I don't know how to do that. Let's just get through this train wreck.
You got it all figured out,
Holy
Chad.
shit,
You don't need Melton anymore.
Hey, Chad, I'm going to need a breakdown of the numbers and figure how it all works.
Supertip has a...
If Chad told, when KB asked how much he made today, he lied. If Chad told KB what he really made, KB would be spinning right now.
I'll be suing the Supertip system since they're using my name, image, and likeness.
Take a number, nerd.
And I did not approve this. That's a fact, Jack.
Baseplate of prefamulated amulite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spurving bearings are in a direct line with the panometric fan.
What? Huh? I'll help you get it set up, Grandpa.
Okay, thank you, Daddy.
Sometimes in life we have to make hard choices, Chad. Good luck with Supertips. I will only berate you every fucking time I see you, but I digress.
I'll be suing you. Every breath I take, every move you make, I'll be suing you.
This is going to be fun, right? Thank you, T.O. Hank. Thank you, Kevin. Let's try this
I
one.
will be suing them officially now. That's official. I will get a restraining order or whatever I have to do. It's going to be fun. But what's Chad's show now? Just reading Supertips?
What was it before? You fucking out of it old fuck. What was it before? You act like we're missing out on classic programming. God, what's Chad going to be now? Dumb still?
You have to understand, I'm small time. I can't look at the big picture or think of the future. I'll just take my $500 and say, good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Whatever you do, please don't use the Stuttering John voice on my Patreon show to make him say, Stuttering John's daughter has a dick. That would be not good.
Uncouth. Mr. Beef Drippins. I love that name. Is that about Ashley's cunt? Oh, well, we rated the shit out of Opie. Is that video still up on Opie's channel? Can we watch that? I'm in. Jay Swizzle, member for 18 months. You should definitely make Chad's AI chats default to Cardiff. No, he can't handle it. I don't want to promote him.
Every day reading super tips. What's his show? It used to be Kumius Cucks. Used to snipe me. Maybe I'll go back to that.
See, even the guy you think is on your side, who you keep fighting for his friendship and mentorship, thinks you're a goddamn joke, Chad. Again, no one will even call you out on your lies to your face. They just let you keep telling your lies. Oh, I had you blocked. I don't have your number. How's that work? How do you block a number you don't have, nerd? Again, dumb people think you're dumb. Stupid people think you're stupid. I can't. He's not changed. He doesn't give a fuck. You know, when he came back and started regurgitating everything I had said on that show Tuesday, I want to stop being bitter. I want to get back to having fun. I want to stop focusing on these guys that I'm just mad at and angry at and work on my own show. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know how to do that. You're fucked up. You're damaged. I dare you. I dare you to work on you. I'll fucking wait.
Or maybe he's going to watch Stuttering John like all the other clowns do. Or maybe I'll watch Steel Toe. Maybe he'll join Point Dabble Point today at 4 o'clock. I'll be watching. These are exciting times. Maybe Chad will jump on Point Dabble Point with Carl. Chad can't be compromised unless he can. Then he can very easily.
Guys, let's go to this. How are all the idiots who supported me before this going to support me now? We all said NLO was a liar and this was a scam. Welp, here we are. Super tips me. Mudtardians. Ha, 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 ha. I did say that. I don't take that back. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have the information.
Oh.
And I did say this publicly. If anybody would have come up with this, anybody besides Patrick Melton, they would be a millionaire. And
not yet, they wouldn't. Chad's too dumb to understand that this system sucks right now. Chad's too dumb to understand that the interface is clunky and not intuitive. Chad's too dumb to understand that behind the scenes it's not ready to scale. Chad's too dumb to know that we can't onboard people right now. We're completely bottlenecked. This was a favor to you. Nobody would be a millionaire off this currently. It's not near ready for prime time. But Pete Lee could have got it going. Got it.
Who knows? Maybe down the line he will be.
We got Dr. Steve and Perry Caravello.
Patrick is so polarizing, such an asshole.
The shows that are on it now are nothing. They're tiny shows. These aren't big shows. The minute we open this up to the public, all of us will be buried on the leaderboard. The leaderboard don't matter. Like, Chad doesn't know business or tech, but he's got all the advice in the world over here. The incubator of the Z-Man.
To people, I get why people are hesitant, but it's an amazing piece of technology. It's so good for the creator. As I learn it, as I go.
It's not even responsive. It doesn't even work on mobile. Like, it's not an amazing piece of technology. Look, Moody's done tremendously. What Moody has gotten this thing to on his own is to be commended and respected. And Moody has a full-time job, and he poured a lot of fucking hours and work into this. And the fact that we have 30 shows or whatever it is now using it is insane. But it is not a product that can be sold and rolled out and marketed and adopted in mass. It's not even close. That's what we're working on now. And Moody, because he got in early, owns a big chunk of it and will be heading up that entire process. I'm not trying to take away from what Moody did. I'm not trying to take away from what I did. These systems do exist. They all just suck. We're building the best one. We're going to make this so easy that you're retarded if you don't use it. How did you find Moody? Moody found me? Moody found me? It's like when the wand at the Harry Potter experience chooses you.
I'm so excited. And yes, this is StreamYard.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Yay, yay, yay.
Sorry, Dr. Moody. Dr. Moody. No, Moody's done a tremendous job with this thing. But it's gonna take a lot of people to carry this to a product that's worth millions and millions of dollars. And Godspeed. We hope that happens.
Saved by the Bell. I'm so excited drop, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But no, it's a brilliant concept. Honestly, I was wrong. It takes a big man to admit when they're wrong. This is a genius idea for creators out there. And if I'm running a PSA or a commercial, I'm not paid to do so. I think it's exciting for me, even though I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. I'm excited to learn this system because there's so much more you can do besides the voice chats. There's other things, and other things are coming.
Yeah, Moody says, what I built wasn't great, but it did what it needed to do for that part of Supertip's life, but it was all built with growing in mind and ultimately replacing it all. Yeah, and again, Moody's still the brain behind all that. He understands what needs to be done to make it great. He just can't do it on his own. He has a full-time job. So he whatever you want to call Moody in the company, CTO, he's directing the entire tech stack and product development. But we also have Shane now, and we're hiring development firms, and he'll be the one conducting the orchestra of progress, if you will, with me just whipping him, saying, make it look blue, bigger, change where that box is. You fucking idiot. We need that.
It's going to be available for everybody.
What?
And this is just honest, man. It's saving my life right now. Because again, I don't know what's going to happen. I very well could lose my YouTube tomorrow. And I'll have to be over on Rumble with Pat Dixon, but I guess he's back on YouTube. But have fun.
Another win for the toe.
Yes, another win for the toe. There we go. Shuli's here, everybody. Mason in Portland.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. I even talked to Shuli about it a while back. I go, I'm never going to.
Oh,
Moody, never show him your stack. Don't tell him anything about the stack.
wow. Chad's in deep.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in
a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that
field as a final rest.
Yeah, I will be suing. I will have a cease and desist order by Monday. Maybe by, what time is it? Maybe by 5 o'clock today. I have 62 minutes.
Place for those who here gave their lives that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this, but in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate.
Vários meus ads suos, amores visum duxerat e foro.
Responde it
These
quadrat.
people are pale from Jersey says it sounds more clear and not as choppy. There's a perk. For a lot of people complaining about my audio, I believe it was StreamYard. So there's a perk with this new system I'm working with. And I like to shout out to Aaron Emholt. I'm channeling your selfless energy just to get pumped up and ready to rock. And again, with the Supertip system, a lot of those super tips that just popped up, they paid to move forward. I didn't put them up online. Again, this is a work in progress, guys. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate all your generosity here. Coming into here, before I even did a show, I had like almost $200 in super tips. So
no way! Yay! Yay!
Did you remember the last Chad show where he made even $200? The motherfucker has 7 people on his $100 scroll, and most of them haven't given him anything in months. We played a thing in Hackamania where he was like, we only have $100 supporter. If anybody can give, you have till the 7th.
Hey!
That's cool. It's very supportive, and I appreciate that. And I promise to get these kinks worked out, and I promise that I'm working like really hard on this. You got a Kent State general studies major of 7 years with a 2.4 GPA who basically...
He's Van Milder.
Fucking fucked his way through
7 years.
College. Doesn't take the chance. He doesn't bother to learn anything. And now I'm 50. And I'm trying to learn things.
He's so dumb he's not even milking that he drove into a tree and has a traumatic brain injury. That's what I'd go with. We have Ray, who actually has a traumatic brain injury, but doesn't even, he's so fucked up and retarded he won't admit it. He's like, no, I'm fine, I'm smart. I'm good, I'm all good. And you have Chad, who could benefit from the excuse. And he's over there like, guys, I'm fucking retarded. I'm just retarded.
Good job. Oh, God. So it's so overwhelming. By the way, it's the first time I've hooked up another monitor. I don't know why I never did it before.
Been sitting on his floor. It just took Melton telling him, hook up that other monitor. It'll be a lot easier. And he was like, oh, okay. Been sitting on his floor for years. That's who we're dealing with. But he's got it all figured out now. He doesn't need Melton anymore.
But I know it's sloppy and I know it sucks. Wow.
Well, someone's doing well.
Someone's doing well.
This is fantastic. This is the greatest day of my life.
Connor, $100. Good move, Chad. Put beefs aside and make your money. So I've been getting a lot of this on this, a lot of people, a lot of new people, and I appreciate.
But what's Chad showing it?
A lot of new people. Huh. I wonder where they all came from. Chad. A lot of new people. Huh. Got it.
No. What's Chad's show? He's just going to get along with everybody? Him and Melton are going to be besties. He's going to do point, double point Monday and Friday?
So I love this. I love this dynamic. So Kevin's mad because he thinks Chad and I are friends. Chad's shitting on me to preserve his relationship with Kevin, who doesn't give a fuck what Chad does. He's never going to be his friend. And the fallout of everything else going on, the vulnerability we've seen with Cardiff, the Chad and Ash shitting on Ashley and Keanu now because he's getting money, and he's like, everybody get away, you're not getting any of my money. Like the fans that are turning on Chad, and then the cope bullets Chad has to down his throat. Like, look, if you think this is dumb, then you don't understand business. I put emotion aside. I couldn't have anticipated what was going to happen, but I just pulled the pin on this and threw it in, and I have no idea where it's going to land. But you've lost a person who was, again, there was nobody who hated me more, and there was nobody you thought hated you more, and I took time out of my day to help you professionally, and you can't stop shitting on me. Good luck, nerd. Good luck.
Him and Carl? Chad can't be compromised until he gets compromised, and then he'll do anything with anybody. I can't wait. Please have Chad be on point, double point today. Please. Please, 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 please.
Appreciate it. And thank you to Mason in Portland. Thank you to Bubba. Thank you to Fernum on the back end.
Bubba, what the fuck are you doing, Bob? I thought you were my guy. My guy. Oh, you fucking backstabbers.
And I appreciate that too. That's very nice, you, Connor.
You're not God. Hacka.
Oh, God. Miss New York. How are you? G-Rob.
Welcome to the Supertip party, Chad.
Yeah, we have voices up there. I have new ones coming.
I am hurt, Kim. Kim Nicholson says you sound hurt. I am. I thought we were besties. I don't know if I'll ever love again.
emailed them in. We started out with what we have there, including my favorite.
If I would have known Chad wasn't going to change and turn into an honest man and be kind and just, loyal, I would have never done this. This is fucked up. So, yeah, I'm hurt. You're goddamn right I'm hurt. Why do you think I was drinking last night?
Drunk, abusive stepfather is up there. You can try that out. And we have other ones coming that are outside the shit first. So check it out.
If you would have told me, Patrick, don't help Chad, he's just going to stab you in the back again, I would have told you, fuck off. You don't know the mud shark like I know the mud shark. When Chad says he's changed and has integrity and knows how to put emotion aside and be honest and do business, I would have told you to go jump in a lake, mister. So this has taken no one by surprise more than me.
Oh my God, let's go to April.
Loving your super tip, Z-Man.
Wow. Wait, is this true?
I have to admit, Supertip is great. Melton is a really nice guy, and Carl is a professional who I look up to. One of us.
I was afraid of that. That's the problem with super tips. That's going to be an issue. Guys like Carl are going to come in and ruin things.
No. Carl, Chad's going to be on point double point today. It's got to happen. Holy shit. Try to be like, I gotta make it right with Carl. Chad will be the next Hackamania, of course. Yes. But
Chinese Ray DeVito Stray, I Rink R Reese people have a ratty ish you. Kevin is Reich rear rig ratty. So stupid, no brain, no ear. Kevin no care, he only Reich mount knee.
What the
Trad
fuck?
Reich big gore rira.
Okay, what?
Chinese Ray DeVito Stray, I Rink R Reese people have a ratty ish you. Kevin is Reich rear rig ratty. So stupid, no brain, no ear. Kevin no care, he only Reich mount knee. Trad Reich big gore rira.
What the fuck is that?
Buy the super tits to support your local content creators. And I have lawyers to pay and a lovely dog to feed, and Slow Wife needs a new pen. Send us your super tits.
Slow Wife needs a new pen. My dog is curled up on the floor right now. She might be dead. She could be dead.
It's true. Welcome to Super Tips and good luck. Over and out. Wow, thanks, Eva. That means that's very nice of you.
How bad do you feel for all these people? Rocco, Carl, Iwa, all running back to Chad because of the new platform, only to find out that Chad's still a giant piece of shit.
That's really nice. I think I've already played this. Welcome to Super Tips. Thank you, Miss New York. Thank you, Shane. Shane M. A lot of old friends coming through.
A lot of old friends. It's a good title. A lot of old friends.
Weird.
June 6th. 6/6. A lot of old friends.
That's funny. A lot of old friends rolling through.
Chad.
Like Kevin doesn't know what to do. Chad doesn't know what to do. Like, again, like that show last night was amazing because it was like Chad's doing this show to like figure this out and get stuff working. He takes a call from Ashley. He makes a bunch of money, which makes her mad. She already hates Melton. She already hates Super Tips. And we haven't even started the Ashley voice yet, which we got to get on. And no, you can't have it, Chad. We don't have time. So like I couldn't have predicted like all the shrapnel from this, and I still don't even know where the alliances are. It's fucking great. Kevin hates him. His fans are mad at him. He's shitting all over me. Ashley's mad that he's on the system. He's never getting off the system now with what he raked in yesterday. And more to the point, Chad can't read. One of the things Chad gets made fun of the most for is that he can't pronounce words and he can't read things right. So now he's got a system that reads the tips for him. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if he turned off text tips. You know, he's still not, we watched it last night. They were playing. He can't follow more than 2 or 3 sentences. So like they were playing and he wasn't even registering what they were saying. He can't even, this is tremendous to watch. This is fantastic.
Chad is hitting them with the hind.
Shout out to Kevin Brennan. He's watching.
But super tips are like heroin. I'm telling you, like, because you get that drip into your account every day, it makes it very hard for these guys who live paycheck to paycheck and YouTube payday to YouTube payday to get off it. It'll be tough for him to put down the needle.
Kevin Brennan's watching. Private eyes watching you. Watching your every move. Michaela first. She's first. Honestly, this is very exciting for me. Hi, Ian. Ian's a good friend of mine from Tampa. He comes down to my shows. He's going to take me. He's the best. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate it.
Is that the guy who is in a committed relationship with a child?
Justin
There comes a
Campbell.
time for a man when he looks in the mirror and thinks to himself, time to make some fucking money. More Proud Source and Lawson's incoming.
Lawson's chip dip. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Feed the pap gag, the mag, feed the pap gag, the mag. I don't like hags whose tits sag. Where you at, lumpy bag?
Who writes these super tips? Do the customers got to write it themselves? Or do they AI writes them?
It's just like Chad. Kevin doesn't know anything about the system, how it works, how much you get, how you get paid, how fast you get paid. All he knows is, just like Chad did a couple days ago, Melton's part of it. I don't want nothing to do with it. And then he comes out, I didn't have the information. I didn't know. This is fucking amazing. This is genius. Yeah, no shit.
Eggs.
Hi, Kate.
Who writes these? Are these, how does it?
How's your dad? Just kidding. That was fucked up. Congrats on Super Tips 7W7. Thank you very much, 7W7. And for all the people out there that are, Jimmy the Lip. Chad, I was wondering if you decided on anyone for protection work. I'm going to need it.
Production.
I sent you an email the other week. I'm sure you're extra busy just following up. I'm very, very busy, and I appreciate everyone reaching out in the DMs. I'm learning a lot right now. I'm learning new things, so I'm trying to get back to everybody. It's become a full-time job, but it's exciting. I'm very excited about this whole system.
Full-time job.
And I understand, again, people are pissed, and that's fine. But at the end of the day,
no one's pissed. We're disappointed, but we're not pissed. But now you're going to have to hobnob with Carl. Carl and Melton are besties. That's a fact. Chad's going to be on Point Dabble Point. Maybe every Monday, maybe every Friday, but he's going to be on.
Hey.
So Kevin's so out of it, he doesn't even know that Friday is this little piggy.
You got to put emotion aside and just think logic in business. And I'm excited where it can go. Who knows where this is going to lead?
It's going to lead to you reading stupid emails and playing drunk dials and Dukes of Hazzard clips and showing an Airwolf helicopter video and making roughly $30 a day. That's where it's going to go. Spoiler alert. Prank.
I'm watching Shaq's Netflix series on Netflix, how he bought Reebok. And the guy who owns Reebok right now, he worked his way up from the mailroom. Now,
okay, Chad, you're not in the mailroom.
He's the CEO, and they're bringing Reebok back.
Wow.
They're not. Reebok ain't.
Yeah, he did say a part of the new show will be 70s Spider-Man. So it's just more member berries content. Remember? I'm back.
Who knows what's going to happen down the line?
Anything.
You know, who knows?
Chicken, anything. You might sell hot sauce again. This could go anywhere.
Maybe
you'll be the next Perry Caravello.
Melt will fuck me over, right? Maybe Moody will steal all my information, and then I'm gonna have to clap back. Or maybe, I don't know, 10 years from now, I'm the CEO of Supertips.
This is like when we watch Aaron go on these fucking flights of fantasy in their tiny little minds. Yeah, maybe you'll be the CEO of Supertip. Maybe. Probably not. Most likely not. But maybe.
You don't know.
Now in the street there is violence and
maybe get it working first. So this is the first show he did yesterday, and they were kind of working correctly. And then by the second show, he had fucked it all up, and the tips were behind him on the video layer, so you couldn't see him, and he kept having to drag his video out of the way so you could see him when they would play. And then his caller couldn't hear it, which means his roadcaster's not set up correctly. So he's got a lot of tech issues. But good thing tonight you said, fuck Patrick Melton, I don't need him anymore. I got it all figured out. Dope.
And lots of work to be done. No place to hang out our washing. And I can't blame all on the sun. We're going to rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take...
I thought it was squashed.
Take it higher. That's a good song. That's a good summer song. It's hot today, everybody. I had to wear sunscreen because I got burnt yesterday, so I had to put it on today. I don't like it. I don't like it. It slows down the whole process.
Of course, my big debut, my big open, Ray goes up against me. Of course.
So he's like steel toe. He's worried about who else is on right now. Again, imagine like I don't have a fucking clue. It's late, so who knows? But who cares who's on right now? Do your show. Focus on your content. Stay present so that you're able to comment on what's going on. Don't let it just become a whirlwind around you that you can't control. That's nuts.
Melton, you made the ultimate mistake. You felt sorry for me, like other viewers. You don't understand that I'm a self-sabotaging, self-loathing, cyber-stalking, ungrateful, spiteful loser.
I didn't make any mistakes. Every one of his dollars tastes like daddy's dick now.
Trad, Reich, Bick, Gore, Ra, he have bamboo head, no brain, no ear. Kevin Cry, Reich, Big Bay, B. Angry man, Kevin and Trad just sit and watch screen. No talk. So stupid. Trad.
Okay, Asian Ray DeVito might be my favorite.
Trad, Reich, Bick, Gore, Ra, he have bamboo head, no brain, no ear. Kevin Cry, Reich, Big Bay, B. Angry man, Kevin and Trad just sit and watch screen. No talk. So stupid. Trad.
So he said Kevin Cartwright.
No, Ray went live at 2.
And by the way, with my new show, Z-Man versus the World, I'll still be covering Ray.
He thinks it's, here's how dumb he is. He thinks it's Z-Man versus the world. It's versus, Chad. It's versus.
Everybody, they're still there.
He can't even say his own show name. I love this. I love that Chad gets an injection of money, and that pumps up his confidence. He's going to tell us all how it is.
We're going to branch out. We're going to go look at some other things. We're going to have a wider umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We're going into a new
Kevin goes, no. Nobody knows what you're saying.
Version of the Z-Man. Z-Man versus the world. Did I do this right? You did not. You did not do this right. Good to see you, Michaela.
Jealous Stevie Lou seems a little coked up today.
Yeah, Stevie Lou, man. I know you've always been a clout chaser. I thought we squashed things. And
see, so all these guys who are his friends, Ashley Cummings, Keanu, Stevie Lou, all these people who liked Chad because he hated me are now like, fuck that guy. Ashley's telling him to go fuck himself. Stevie Lou's mad at him. This is insane. Chad's never been more in the toilet than he is now with everyone. Not only do I fucking, again, just on a personal level, he's hurt me. I was here and now I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason I'm up at midnight doing this show on a Saturday. I can't sleep. My wife told me if I don't get my emotions about Chad under control, I have to leave the house. I said, I'm taking the dog. She said, fuck you. You're not taking the dog. I'm interested to see how this all plays out. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't get it. What now, Chad? What now? When Gummy Chainsaw finishes the new theme song, what now?
AC.
Do you think Chad has good dick?
I'm gay and I like pills.
You remember when April said, "Do you think Chad has good dick?" I didn't. Who knew? I could have fucked her. But yeah, Stevie, like, calm down. I know what you're doing, and don't act like you're this loyal guy. I remember you. You're bouncing.
Chad thinking you have to have a bit of an ego to think anybody who's starting shit with you is clout chasing. You know, it's like, Chad, you don't have enough fans to support you. Who's after them? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Around, jumping on BYB, being his co-host, Ski Mask, anywhere you can get any kind of recognition or clout chase, you would do, and that's exactly what you're doing, right?
BYB, Ski Mask. Again, these are like the dregs of the Dabbleverse. You could glue all their fans together, and you wouldn't be able to see them from a mile away. That's clout chase. You're insane. You're insane
right now. And listen, I had an open mind of doing a fucking movie show with you.
Oh shit!
What? Chad, you've tried to do a show with everybody. The diehards here will remember when you tried to get me to do a show with you when Kevin kicked you to the curb in 2023. We remember when you told us you had a genius idea to do a show with Joey C. We remember when you teamed up with Dr. Mega Chow G, the guy who literally everyone locked out of their dabble houses. He was going from chat to chat trying to be a guy, and everyone just fucking spit on him. And guess where he landed? On screen with you. You'll do a show with anyone. Stevie Lou almost did a show with you. Yeah.
Shit, that's squashed.
And now you're just trying to clout chase. So, dude, really? Are you just trying to act like you're this guy? You're not. You're not, Stevie. You've been doing this, what, 5, 6?
You should quit. You're not. You're not good. Sounds like a whole different Chad. He's really changed.
Years of clout chasing. So calm the fuck.
He's tired of being bitter, guys.
Down, dude.
I just want to.
Chad's a karmic guy now. Who's not? Who's not? Anything you need, karmic, you hit us up. You've always been very, very respectful and not taking advantage of our time. So anything we can do for you over here at Supertip, we're happy to do it. I will make Moody make you new voices. Whatever you need, buddy. Chad, we don't really have the bandwidth to help you out right now. We're kind of full up over here at Moody Corp.
Stevie Lou's trying to act like he's this guy.
Chad's like, I got 95 new voices I want to get made. Yeah, we can't. We're out. We don't really have the time to help people who can't help themselves.
But he's not. Oh, I love how the kids talk. I love the jargon. Don't you, beloved chatter?
And make sure you get over there and support Karmic. We want him beating Chad on the leaderboard because the leaderboard is a very serious thing that we need to maintain. We need to make sure Karmic is beating Chad. We need to make sure Pat Dixon is beating Chad. And any one of Chad's enemies who get around here need to be beating Chad. They can have some of my tips.
We get it.
Boy, if you don't stop with that air horn, then get me a coffee.
Look at Kevin.
I can't.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Muttering Jay. Super Tips will take 15% within a year. Yeah, for our free plan, we probably will. Because we'll be launching Super Tip Plus. That's the premium. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Of course we are. The minute you get like investors on board and like banks involved, it's all becomes about, you become everything you hate, But the beauty of it is 15% is still way better than 40. Backing of his history, but he did several times this week accuse you and I of being perpetually online and never getting off the internet, which again, everything just feels like projection. We know for a fact this guy, the only time he's not checking Kiwi Farms is the few hours of sleep he gets every night and while he's doing a show live.
And Aaron's so dumb, he probably thinks that's a manual process where Moody has an alarm go off and he checks, oh, I guess he's on there right now. It's an automated system, it's a script. It runs it for you. You have to be online the whole time.
And the few hours you're saying that he doesn't, you said when he's sleeping, that's the the time that he doesn't check it. That's actually the second most common time when he does. The most common time is when he's live on his.
Remember when Kevin hated clip shows and now he's become the laziest clip show? When's he get back to? Oh, Stevie Lou's coming on. I didn't know this. This is gonna be a fucking rule.
So that's like this. So yeah. Let's talk about Steel Toe some more. Well, these guys are fucking losers. This is why I can't do it.
Kevin's literally sitting there with 400 viewers while we have 1,200. These fucking losers. Right, Kevin. We're gonna get into Playboard here in a bit, and I'll show you. If I made what Kevin Brennan makes, I'd slit my wrists. I'm gonna show you. I asked to make Kevin Brennan makes less than $100,000 a year after all's told, and you might be going, no fucking way. Playboard says 200,000. Oh yeah, that's gross. Why don't you back out YouTube's cut? Why don't you back out Apple's cut? Why don't you back out everyone he pays? Why don't you back out taxes? 200,000 drives up real quick. I don't pay anybody. Ask Carl.
Sorry. This is why I can't do it.
And this is why he's really hurting. This is why he's upset. It's all about money to Kevin. This is why he gets in fights with Ashley Cummings. Look, it's brilliant. That whole fight with Ashley Cummings actually won me over. I'm a big Kevin fan again. I want to mend fences.
It's like, I can't do it. They're pretending that they're still pretending.
Yeah, Kevin Brennan really thinks he's like number one or number two. It's insane. We're going to go to Playboard later. I'll show you. I don't know where he got that. And then you'll see every other show that's ahead of him and behind him, because he is high-ish up. He goes.
Oh, boo-hoo, big sauce.
Oh no,
it's all fun and games. Don't be a biatch.
Shut up, chap, and look at my pussy and butthole, bitch.
But the thing about the other shows, they're all also making extreme ad revenue because of their views. And Kevin pulls down every show. Kevin gets no views. Kevin gets no fucking views, no ad money. They also have brand deals, all these other shows. They also have sponsors. They also sell merch. They also, run events and appearances. And again, Kevin's not in the top 1,000 earners on YouTube. Maybe 10,000. I don't know how it works. It's bananas. There are traffic light camera streams that earn more than Kevin Brennan on YouTube. That's a fact.
Wow. They're still pretending that
again, we're just in a very small corner of the internet, and all these guys think they're contenders. They think everyone's watching. They think shows are also misclassified. He's not saying misclassified. He's saying he's the number one super tip show in the U.S. He's not saying comedy show. He doesn't say any of that. He says he's number 2 in the world and number 1 in the U.S., and he's not even close, even by his standards.
The news of the day is something about Steel Toe about his super hitting the goal nightmares.
And it better be hot.
That's my stepdad. Yeah, my stepdad used to beat me and hit me before he had his coffee.
Yeah, we know all
Very
that.
traumatizing. The fact that
Chad, we know all
put that
this.
in there.
We know all this.
and bring back old memories is just kind of fucked up. Maybe see, there you go. Maybe Melton is fucking me. He put my stepfather in there.
Now, again, this is another funny Chad bit. Chad, of course, asked for that voice.
By the way, Rocco had a very good idea. He should use Dwight Yoakam's voice from Sling Blade. That's a good idea.
Whether you like Chad or not, it's fun watching all the anti-Melton people absolutely lose their minds. Feel some more. Hey, Stevie, your wife is an ugly truck.
Oh, no. That's not nice.
Much for all your tremendous.
So, yeah. So, with all this, Melton still has to go back to what did Steel Toe do today? That's the problem. All these shows suck. So, Melton can invent this incredible system.
Don't you do the What Did Shuley Do Today show? I'm confused. Don't we all have to have a hobby?
And whatchamacallit, Kumia can go back on AM radio, but his show sucks. Melton's show sucks. That's a fact, Jack.
Oh, man.
These are all facts.
This is how they
so
tell
Melton
you?
literally is doing point double point right now. And he's not talking about Chad, because that might get uncomfortable.
Aww.
He's talking about Steel Toe some more, because that's what we need. Some more Steel Toe. I mean, it's just unfucking believable. It's unbelievable. Again, their shows suck.
By the way, Doom is beating Chad Zumock on the Supertip leaderboard right now. Oh no. Oh no. I've created a monster with this leaderboard. Who knew how much people would give a fuck about it? Like the 24-hour leaderboard is going to change constantly. You know that, right? Like you take a day off, you won't even be on it. But now everybody's acting like it's a thing they have to maintain. That's why I'm here on a Saturday. Beat Abler Network's the champion right now. God damn it. Fuck this. Moody was right. This Elgato stuff is amateur hour. Again, I don't think Doom has made more than Chad. That's not what it means. It's funny because it like makes people think that stuff. It's like, no, just Chad's getting to a point where he hasn't done a show in 24 hours, so he will fall off. And Doom's probably made $7. Fucking loser.
Their shows suck. Let me okay.
But it has created some conversation and people are watching it. It's our most visited page on Supertip.
Go ahead, Stevie. Why are you laughing? They just insulted your wife.
They did?
You didn't even see that? I took it down.
No, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either. What happened? What happened?
Okay. Go ahead, Stevie. Why are you laughing? They just insulted your wife.
They did?
Whoa, everyone on Super Tips. I'm so disappointed. All I can do is sit here and watch. I still make more money. Show me the numbers. Same old gimmick. Angry because I think I deserve to get more out of life than I actually did. Wasn't loved by my mom or dad. My brother's more successful than me. My wife and kids left me. I have herpes on my lips.
Jesus.
My biggest accomplishment in life was taking Sarah Silverman's virginity. And I'm not even sure I really did, cause my dick was bleeding for a week after I fucked her. Whoa, I'm suing you, Fatty Patty, Adam, Sue Patrick.
Somebody, I didn't even think about this until somebody in Kevin's chat said it. But like, if Kevin makes 200,000 a year, YouTube takes 60 of that, and that's being optimistic, saying they only take 30%, and it really is closer to 40%. Like, just on average, it's around 40% because it's like 50 with Apple and 30 with Android or web. So like, imagine handing over 60,000 to YouTube when you can hand over 20 to Super Tips. Oof. Ooh. Like, you could argue that it's more important for small creators because, like, they get enough money to live on. But when you're a big creator and you're raking in hundreds of thousands of dollars, imagine the difference of handing over 60 grand or handing over 20 grand. Ouch. Ouch. Like, shut the fuck up. There ain't enough fucking foam fingers to cover the $40,000 injury. Ouch.
You didn't even see that? I took it down.
No, I didn't see that. I guess I'll have to go back and review. I was just, wow.
You're just doing a whip it?
And that doesn't, by the way, that doesn't even count, you know, the time. They're on the first of the month, you have to wait 51 days to get paid. 52 if there's 31 days in the month. Hello? YouTube's just collecting interest on all that. They're just a bank. So the combination of getting your money right away and getting that much more of it, it's like, fuck.
Oh no, I don't do that shit. I do the weed cock.
Are you high already?
Ricada says I've handed $500,000 to YouTube. Jesus.
I could be higher if we're like,
wow.
And Muttering Jay's right. Stream Labs or whatever the fuck it is takes way less. We're building a system that people can use and provides more value. Go watch Perry Caravello do the Streamlabs TTS. We're confident in our product over that. Go look at our back end versus their back end. Go look at what we're building versus what they're building. We're happy with the competition. Bring it on, nerds.
Oh, that's what Mitch Hedberg said one time. I could be
scale?
higher.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to get that high because that's
Stevie,
like,
I got to know how much I got to pay for this appearance.
when has that ever been an issue between you and I?
Everybody wants to know. Like, I don't pay this or I don't pay that. I do.
I mean,
over here.
I'm pretty confident to say that I've never once asked you or even pressured you or said a thing about any sort of payments.
Yeah, it's
ever.
just a matter of time.
It's a matter of time. No, I'm not like other people in this world. I have integrity. I believe in truth. I believe in justice and the American way.
Does Streamlabs have a leaderboard? No, but in seriousness, like, we're building an ecosystem and we're doing a lot more than what we currently have. I can't, you'll all see. But yeah, of course there's other text to speech providers. Absolutely.
Way. Which I can't say
like Superman?
You're right. That was oh shit. Damn, I didn't think you would get that, but
well, how high are you?
I'm going to see a Kevin Smith film later tonight.
What are you, 7? You're worse than Ray DeVito.
So I mean, we're going to see Dogma. It's the good one, at least. So
Dogma.
Yeah, Dogma was pretty good.
It's about a dog?
No, it's about the Bible, which is
Oh, nothing could be more boring than a movie about the Bible.
You think that, but he pulled it off, I'd say. George,
he's finally seeing Dogma.
This ain't gonna go the way that honky nicker think it will. If Chad stay on Supertip, everybody win. If Chad leaves Supertip, he stay a broke loser.
I just want Melty's love. I don't know how to be cool, but whatever. Fuck this and that.
I would do the same thing for Kevin that we did for Chad. Just to see the joy on his face. Like, you guys all see how happy Chad was laughing and playing those. And if you go back to our Atlantic City show in August of 2023 that I did with Kevin in the hotel room with Ray, Kevin was laughing, loving it. The grin on his face when the super tips would play. He was fucking over the moon with it. And Kevin's face would light up like a kid on Christmas too, just like Chad's if he got him. I love the super tips, and you know why? They'd love it. For that he could go back to shitting on me the next day. I don't even care. Again, these guys are the ones who have feelings about it. It'd be worth it just to see his face light up and watch him stick it to everybody else. Those losers are still paying 30%. What a bunch of losers.
Your buddy George Carlin is in it.
Is that the movie made
Somebody
with
said Chad will snake you by the end of June. Chad can't snake me. There's nothing Chad can do to me. Chad's fucking retarded. Chad can eat my ass.
When I say Chad versus the world, I mean this is the Chadverse, which is the world you all live in.
Mudshart scaring me!
Mudshart.
You right Chinese, Ray, D, Re, To, Mate, Re, you grive me. Super trips, I, right, green, doll, ra, I, big brain, D, Rito, grive me, money. Kevin is set, I know. Trad, Re, I, love you. Wrong time, Meltong, so grive me, soup, trips, Revi, Ru is big ras, hole, gore, read raw, hit him, right, ninja, drish, no, go away, you drink, gone, go nickel.
You got to listen to those twice just to even understand what they're doing. It is my favorite new character. Matter of fact, we should make just an Asian Ray voice.
This ain't gonna go how you think it gonna go, nickel.
You right Chinese, Ray, D, Re, To, Mate, Re, you grive me. Super trips, I, right, green, doll, ra, I, big brain, D, Rito, grive me, money. Kevin is set, I know. Trad, Re, I, love you. Wrong time, Meltong, so grive me, soup, trips, Revi, Ru is big ras, hole, gore, read raw, hit him, right, ninja, drish, no, go away, you drink, gone, go nickel.
All right. Add Chad stepdad to your thing. It'll make my little chatty boy spiral. Let's reawaken his PTSD. Chad's dead mother. All right.
Damn it, Melton. Steel Toe is just a cum-slurping cuck, but Shuli is a supervillain bent on world domination. It's my patriotic duty to take him down.
Add Chad's stepfather to my super tip. I gotta go find it. It's at the bottom. It's the newest one. Oh no, I just erased them all. Fuck. Chad's stepdad. Save. Oh, this will piss him off. But he gets to use all my voices. I don't care. I don't care. All right. We got Chad's stepdad. Oh, no. Oh, no. TJ says, Stevie has been calling you a pedo constantly. Can you confirm he texted you when KB got pulled over and lied about everything after you invited him to a free breakfast in AC? What a guy, huh? Yeah, I don't. Again, in AC, he was fine. And I asked him straight up. I go, no, I thought you were mad about your wife. What about your wife? What about your wife? Remember how you called up and come to my chat room angry? I'm like, my wife. You're talking about my wife. You better shut up about my wife. I said, what about your wife? What about your wife, Stevie? And he was like, I don't know. Fucking retarded. They're all fucking retarded. Stephen Bravo, thank you for the gifted membership. We appreciate that. Hobby Addict says, this is McTavish. He's the best boy. I tell him every chance I get. That being said, you did tell Chad to keep shitting on you. So, yeah. Again, we're not taking the system away from him. He's welcome to keep shitting on me. But on the same token, I don't have to help, right? I don't have to volunteer my time to help him learn computers, right? This isn't a library, and I'm not an old lady volunteering. I can't. The thing is, I don't have to give him permission to shit on me. He's allowed to. That's just life. He's allowed to do that. Everything you do has consequences. No. If you need me to constantly help you out with computers, I would probably shut your fucking mouth. You know? He told me he changed. I thought we were going to go get brunch. Star, thank you for becoming a member for 18 months. Again, I'm hurt. I'd rather you not bring that kind of stuff up today. Spider McGee, member for 12 months. Free chat. Don't mind if I do. Funky like a monkey. Thank you, Spider McGee. Ricada Law, member for 9. Has it been 9 months? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, time flies when you're having Ray. Hello, 9 months means I'm done gestating and I'm a newborn. Fabbit. I know what you're trying to do. Glad Carl didn't kill me. Oh, yeah, because he's an abortion guy.
Stevie Lou is not a real man. He is a petulant child. I once discovered my producer friend was working on a film in Long Island, and in her photos, I saw this big stupid fuck was working on the film. I asked him about it in one of Kevin's old shows, if my friend was good at her job, and he had a fucking panic attack. He made Kevin take down the tip because I used her nickname, fucking loser. All of these people in Kevin's world are fucking loser morons. They are worse than whack packers because their only issues are their fucking brains. But I digress.
Wow. What was the nickname? We should start using that.
Me, Rikey, this new bit, read me to you. I rub these late scissors. Rikeree, short-ribbed.
What?
Me, Rikey, this new bit, read me to you. I rub these late scissors. Rikeree, short-ribbed.
It takes so many to get it all.
Me, Rikey, this new bit, read me to you. I rub these late scissors. Rikeree, short-ribbed.
Affleck and Damon.
That movie's like 100 years old.
It's 25 years old, actually, to be exact.
Chad's
So-
stepbrother. Patrick has my voice ready to go, Daddy.
See, that's
Chad
the
with
thing,
the most,
man.
Chad with the most complete total surrender since Saddam and Desert Storm. He just said like 2 weeks ago, famously said he can't be compromised. When people are like, hey, when he kept supporting, showing his support for the pedophile network.
Yeah, now he's literally bent the knee, they say.
I never heard Chad Zumock say once, I'm booking more sets. Super tips come with complimentary facial sores.
That's what's on Chad's nose, is that.
All right, don't make jokes, Stevie. You're high, and when you're high, your jokes stink.
I'm not making the joke.
So what are you saying? No, you're.
It's so good because he hates all these people. They're such losers. They all just line up for more. No, I was just saying. They need the money so bad they'll just come take the abuse. They'll just line up for Kevin to literally treat them like dog shit for their $50, for their $100.
You're not. He's talking to me. You wouldn't even watch the show. You said Chad had to give Melton full control of his computer remotely.
Yes. Yeah.
He didn't have to. He would have never been able to set it up on his own. He didn't have to.
That's what Melton's at least saying.
What?
Chad couldn't figure out how to put super tips.
No, I did it for me so that I wouldn't be on the phone with him for hours and hours where it's like, I can't see that. Where is that? Where did I? Again, it took over 30 minutes for me to get him to be able to go into his privacy settings on his Mac and allow the remote connection software to take control of his screen. That took 30 minutes. He's like, system preferences, where's that?
There is a complicated couple of steps that need to be taken.
Especially if you're Chad, they're complicated.
To put super tips onto your system. A lot of people can't figure it out. So that means that someone has to remotely access your computer to do it for you.
How do you know?
I mean, nobody's ever done that. I'm the first one to ever do, as far as I know. No, it's not a thing we do for everybody. We were helping out Chad.
This is what Patrick Melton has been bragging.
It's insane. How do you get so much wrong? Like, how do these guys just keep stacking L's about everything? Stevie Lou, you're about as plugged in as my dog.
About online.
Today?
Last night.
That he has full control of Chad's his computer.
You are able to remotely. Someone can give you remote access.
Are you surmising this, or you know for a fact?
Holy fuck! I know this for a fact. Okay, that's how. How do you think Perry Caravello got super tips on his computer? Do you think
nobody remoted in and helped anybody? That was Tom Brennan. Perry has his own handlers who know how to use computers. Hello.
Perry
Okay, so
Stevie, I love that Stevie has everything figured out.
So Melton has a permanent access to Chad's computer?
I mean, he claims that no, but that's a claim. You know, you can give access and then remove the access. It's called remote access, man. I don't know how you've never heard of this before, but it is a thing.
I've heard of it.
So
I'm
yeah,
about to
so
remote
Chad was so desperate that he gave.
I'm about to remote access your ass off this show. If you know what I'm saying.
Christ.
You hire an Adam for 10% to run it, and still make money. Listen, clowns. Listen, clowns. Let's go to clown college real fast. Real fast. Even Stevie might get this.
Never forget, Stevie Lou wanted Super Tips, and Stevie Lou wanted to be a comic at the first Hackamania. And it wasn't until I told him to fuck off until he turned. Do you all remember that, where Stevie called in and wanted to come to Hackamania? These losers.
I'm here.
Can you see this, Stevie?
Yes. It's a little small, but I can see. Oh, wow. Yeah.
What's it say?
Oh, he had to go. Okay. So if you go to comedy, most super chatted, annual takings. Okay. He's doing it for us. Okay. So I was looking last night on the all-time leaderboard because he said he was the biggest show in the U.S. So it's on comedy. Now, how many of us have heard of this show? Pipkin Pippa-cha. Nobody, right? Nobody's heard of any of these other channels. So how much you get super chatted isn't really relevant. Now, let's do the math on this to see how sad it really is. 214,000. 214,000, right? That's what Kevin made in 2024. 214,000. 214,000 times 40%, sorry, 60%, because that's what he gets. Is 120,840. So he gets $121,000. And that's being generous because there's probably more iPhones. But let's just say it's half and half. Let's make it easy. So 121,000. Kevin does, and let's be generous. Kevin does a show 6 days a week. Now, sometimes he does 2 a day. Sometimes he does all 7 days. But let's say he does a show 6 days a week. He's been doing that for a pretty long time, right? So 6 times, and let's say 50 weeks. Let's give him 2 weeks off. 6 shows, 50 weeks a year. That's 300 shows, correct? And let's say he only pays $100 out for guests per show. Now, some shows he has three people on. He's got to pay way more than that. Some shows he has one guy on, he'll give him $50. Okay? But let's say he gives out $100 a show. Let's just say. Well, that's $30,000 for 300 shows. So you take 121 minus $30,000. You can do this math in your head. $91,000. $91,000. Now, let's take out taxes. Let's say Kevin Brennan, through the magic of his accountant, pays 20% in taxes. Okay? Let's say 91,000 times 0.8 is Kevin Brennan's take-home money. $72,800. $72,800. Now, beloved chatter says add another 20,000 in to be generous for Patreon. Done. Let's say 20,000, And again, let's do 0.8 because taxes come out of that as well. That's another 16,000. Put that on top of the 72.8, and we've got ourselves 88.8. $88,000. Let's call it 89. $89,000. He has a family of 4. He has an apartment in Jersey City and a house in southern Jersey. Ouch. Ouch. Now, how does that 60,000 sound that you're giving up? Compared to the 80,000 you bring home, let's call it 90. How's that 60 hold up? So everybody who walks around sucking this guy's dick and wants to know, they wonder, why is he so bitter? Why is he so angry? He makes 89K. He makes 89K. And again, I'm not being unfair. Beloved Chatter's like, well, his wife also works. Of course. Normal rules, man. Normal rules. I don't care. You want to add another 10,000 on there for memberships, but memberships aren't really a thing anymore. He doesn't really get a lot of membership. Those membership guys are kind of gone. But add another 10, he's still 99,000. Ricada says, check out the most super tipped in the U.S. Yeah, I have. I did it last night because I was like, what is he talking about? This guy makes under 100K a year. He walks around like he's killing it. Now, again, there's plenty of people in my chat who would love to make $100,000 a year, right? James Baumert sees a day. Gizmo slipped and fell, managed to fly to a tree. Gizmo slipped and fell and managed to fly to a tree. Talking about gremlins?
How in the hell did these people live their entire lives being this stupid? I should be a goddamn millionaire. If only I knew there was this many stupid people out there just waiting to get fucked.
Jesus Christ. You talking about Chad's mom? I'm going to go to the bathroom.
You're number 1.
Yeah. Where?
In the U.S.
For what?
For comedy.
For what?
Most super chatted.
Okay, look to the right. Look to the right.
Okay. Holy shit. You want me to say the number?
No, look on top to the right where it says comedy, super chatted United States. Look to the right of that.
2004 yearly?
2004. Holy shit.
So that means, so sorry,
2000, not 2004, 2024.
Small, 2024, excuse me. It says that MLC Podcast is the number 1 most super chatted comedy podcast in the United States.
Yes. So now watch, and now look for the whole world.
Okay.
Look, I'm number 2 in the whole world.
Holy shit.
I'm number 2 in the whole world last year for Super Chat. So what should I do now? I should change what I'm doing? I'm number 2 in the world, but I should use somebody else's system because Perry Caravello uses it. If it's so effective, why doesn't Bob use it? Bob's pals with Perry. Aren't they tight?
Yes, very tight.
Chad Show is just an infomercial for Super Tips now. He's their official mascot. The Zoid. Avoid the Zoid. We're still talking about those Pizza Hut things.
Yeah, the little dots.
The Shitverse hasn't seen a cucking this pathetic since Aaron tasted Nick's seed. Chad sucks.
I guess cucking is kind of the new Dabbleverse thing. So he's just getting in on the action, letting Melton just cuck him out. At least it's just a show and not a wife.
There's some consolation. Consolation. The Shitverse, yes. Even Gino found employment before using Super Tips.
Amen.
By the way, I'm not trying to like shit on him. I wish I made 200,000 in super chats. It's fucking amazing. I'm not even trying to like shit on it. But imagine having his attitude and bravado while making 200K. Now, again, there's a good percentage of his listeners. You find people who make more than that and would kill yourselves if you got down to $200,000. So it's not even like I'm not shitting on his income. He makes great money.
Oh, come on. Show the chat the top 10. These people are in a different echelon of YouTube and they have no idea.
Okay, hold on. All right. We got to show the top 10 because Ricada won't leave it alone. I got to go to Playboard. Boink. How does it even work? Where do you go? Most super chatted. First thing. Most super chatted. Worldwide yearly is what he was doing. Yeah, this is 1.9 million is the number one show. Pastor Jerry Ease. Bispo Bruno Leonardo, 1.1 million. Official channel, Tom Grossi, 540,000. Look, he's up here, though. He's going to be on here somewhere. Timcast, 300,000. Shuli Network, 269,000. Now, is Shuli comedy? See, this is why it's stupid. That's why it doesn't matter. So Shuli's not classified right. Shuli's under entertainment or something, not comedy. So Kevin thinks he's the number one comedy guy. Kevin's got to be on here somewhere, though. Wait, where is he? 200,000. Why isn't Kevin on this? Yeah, why would I go just to the US though? Why wouldn't we do worldwide? I mean, there's YouTubers in other countries, no? So Shuli beats, this is why Kevin's upset. Shuli beats Kevin. But then when you extrapolate it all out like I just did for Kevin, you know, they're making even less because they got to pay. They got to
do all time in the USA. OMFG.
That's what I'm doing, right? Oh, all time? Oh, all time USA. Is this because you're going to come up, you fucking hack? All right, Timcast, 2.4 million. This is because he's going to come up as number 9. 1.2 million. Yeah, this is like Fresh and Fit, like whatever podcast. Don't they crush it? Dr. Disrespect, 1.6 million. How far down you got to go to get to... I've never done this, so I don't know what I'm doing. Again, I can't imagine counting other people's money. Like it's retarded. It only goes to top 40. Oh, wait. They're loading. Shuli Network, number 43, $500,000. $500,000 for Shuli. Where's Kevin? Oh, no. This is why he hates them. This is all about hating them. The Young Turks. Where Kevin? Keep that foam finger on, faggot. Keep waving that foam finger around like you're somebody. Maybe your losers will believe you. I mean, you're not even on the board. You're not even on the board. And this is why Nick clings to this leaderboard, because this is back when he was somebody, you know? You go to the leaderboard that matters over here at Supertip. No, Nikki. No, Nikki. Oh, wait. Here he is. Oh, Nick's in third, and he's climbing up the all-time. No, go to all time. Go to all time. You're about to pass Carl, Nick. Oh, boy. There's a giant chasm somewhere in here. I will tell you that. I can't remember who it begins with, but there is a giant leap from one of these places to the next place. So if you're climbing up the ranks, you'll Echo Pineapple, 3rd place. Cheers. And again, Doom beating Chad Zumock. Yikes. Yikes. Anyway, the point is of all this is Kevin Brennan ain't shit. Kevin Brennan ain't doing shit. And it's insane to just keep waving a foam finger saying you're number one. It's like, honey, tell it to your wife. Again, his wife probably makes more than him, and she's just like puts him in his place all the time for bring home pay. You know what I mean? Like, yo. Rakeda Law says, I've only had super tips for a month. You're going to get wrecked. As it should be. I mean, as it should be. This is my whole point. It's like once people, all these people in the Dabbleverse think the Dabbleverse is the internet. They're pathetic. Yeah, I don't have any place on this leaderboard at all. I should get wrecked. I should bleed all over your sheets.
Whoa, I just found it's a super tip competitor. It's called Just a Tip. I'm going to invest in it and crush Melton. Oh, shit. It's actually a gay porn site featuring penis heads.
Yikes.
Me, Rocky, this American voice. A Sound Valley massacre and Pat Lickmert on his Valiant Wrecker re-enemy. I apricalate. He up.
Yeah, that one doesn't work. Go back to Ray.
Amen to that, Tarnished.
Although apparently, I don't know if he still has that. I don't want to wish ill on Gino Bisconti, but I don't know if he still has that garbage salesman job anymore.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. The
By the way, if you ordered a hat last night and didn't get in touch with me, please send me what colors you want and your address. I'm going to get those ordered tomorrow so that I get them in and get them out.
So, Provide, you've never seen Gino's show?
Thank you.
Gino's live right now. He's doing fine.
Shades Cal, thanks for the 2. I can't stomach the Zumock.
Great stuff.
But yeah, going to see Dogma tonight. All right. There we go.
He just out of nowhere. But yeah, so going to the movies. Great stuff, Stevie.
Just got 10 people watching.
Oh my God. It's his brother as his guest.
12. I digress.
Gino has 12 people watching. And again, this is after all Keanu's heat. Yikes.
That's all. Everybody's welcome. Johnny Clare doesn't agree with us on everything, but he
11. Now he's back to 11. That's a good thing of having not a lot of people watch your show. When somebody jumps off or jumps on, you completely notice. You get it. I can't stomach the Zumock. I'll never forget the AC Betrayal that started all. Fuck Ken Mosca.
Remember when Gino used to shit on everybody? Like, I'm on a real network. I'm a real show. It's like, you don't have a real fan. Like, not even a joke. It's like nobody watches or gives a fuck about Gino Bisconte. It's a little sad. It's a little sad. I mean, imagine going and selling grills and then trying to spin it like, no, it's good money. Ugh. From Kumia's network. This is who Kumia could get. That's who Kumia could get on his network. That's what you thought was talent. That's what you thought people wanted to see. It's fucking sad. When released into the wild, where he has to fend for himself, he brings home nothing. Remember the deal that Gavin McInnes tried to give him? Like, yeah, come over here. We'll sign a deal. You'll get a commission for every subscription you bring in. And he was like, no deal. I'll do better on my own. It's like, you won't. And that's the reason they won't give you cash. They won't give you a paycheck. Gavin McInnes ain't coming out of pocket every month for your payroll like Cumia did because he's awkward with people and doesn't like confrontation. Gavin McInnes knew you weren't bringing nobody in. Yikes.
It is kind of where it all started. Was last.
Listen. I'm no expert. But I never am worried. When I start a show, I'm never like worried about.
Yeah, Gina got fired from the grill and trash can job. He said they haven't called him to do anything else, which is surprising. I mean, watching him tong that gray wet burger in half. I can't believe they didn't call you back.
Money.
You act like you'd never seen a burger. Get me on there. I'll sell burgers. I'll sell grills.
Per se. I'm worried about what the fuck am I going to
Seriously, if anybody knows who that company is, I will sell grills.
talk about?
Right.
So Chad's whole thing was that, but again, Melton that was his big get that he got Chad over there, but he still.
What? What are you all talking about? They like the stories they make up and tell themselves. Like, yeah, they've been trying to get Chad for a while. It's fucking hilarious that Chad's on this system. We made him eat his own words. We made him eat his own ass. It's fucking hilarious. That's our big get. Have you seen the leaderboard? He's not. Karmic is a bigger get than Chad. For more than one reason. Number one, Karmic will make more money than Chad. Again, this is insignificant. Everyone on the leaderboard right now is insignificant in the grand scheme of opening this up to everybody. But number two, Karmic won't require any hand-holding. Again, Karmic has figured out the system faster than anybody else. Technologically, he figured out how to make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars with it. Jesus Christ.
Still got to go back to covering Steel Toe. It's so fucking sad. So, and Carl's there. Yeah, Steel Toe's having nightmares. It's like, these guys are beyond pathetic. That's why, again, I'll get a job at Lowe's or Home Depot before I use the Supertip system. And again, in 2024, I was the number one comedy podcast in the world. And I mean, number two in the world.
Number 2 in the world.
Number two in the number one in the United States, number two in the world. So again, like I said, when I started the show, I'm like, what the fuck am I going to talk?
Does this sound like a winner? Just defensive, angry.
I'm not worried about like, oh no, what if I only make $20? Oh no, how about if I use Supertips? Will I make more money? I'm never worried about that. Never.
Ray, don't worry about covering Steel Toe. You can't cover anything, okay? You can't cover up your brain injury. Just keep holding up tuna packets to the camera, okay? That's your wheelhouse.
I mean, maybe I should be, but I'm not.
But also, you don't own a wheelhouse.
Do you think we could maybe take down that one Japanese podcast that we could become number one in the world?
I'm not.
You got a mouse in your pocket? What's somebody keep saying in the chat? Because this goes to the heart of this whole fucking MLC. It's like these idiots think they're like part of it. Like Kevin's gonna revenue share, or when he passes away, they'll hand it over. Like Johnny Carson passing the torch. Yeah, Kev, you think we can take him down? Shut up, penis with a beard. Shut up. You think we can take him down? Heh, Kev. Don't you have a movie to get to?
I'm not about that. I think number one United States is pretty good.
Good enough. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, number one in the world? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for a total world domination. Weird how when you make a bit out of never paying your guests and calling them losers, they aren't loyal. Send your dog Stevie the link.
Thank you, Shaggy.
Weird how when you make a bit out of never paying your guests and calling them losers, they aren't loyal. Send your dog Stevie the link. I don't even know if he's complimenting anybody there. Shaggy. I'm donating, Don Coretti, I'm donating from an Apple device, so have fun with only 50% of his money. Just bend the knee and submit to Super Tip machine already, Kevin. Why would I? Why would I? I'm number one.
Why would I? I'd make way more money. I'd get it sooner, but I'm number one on a leaderboard. Being number one on a leaderboard is worth $60,000 to Kevin Brennan. A leaderboard no one looks at or gives a fuck about. Oh, did they bring your pilot back? Do people in the industry respect you now? Does your wife sleep in the same bed with you again all of a sudden? No, but I got a foam finger and that's like a body pillow.
One in the United States. So then I'm going to go over there for what? For money? No.
That's all you give a fuck about. That's all you give a fuck. He's not going to quit until he beats Shuley on that board.
No, I'm not going. I'm not going to the Super Tips for money. And then as I'm doing my show, people are just going to come in. And first of all, it's already played out. It was played out like a year ago. The voice chats. I mean, when you first,
he still doesn't understand. Like nobody understands. Like Super Tips isn't voice chats. That's not what it is. You can turn that off if you want. You're all retarded.
Just get it. It's like a new toy and it's fun. And Chad had nowhere to go. But then after a while, it's like the same, like everybody does the same show now. Everybody was doing the same show. They're all doing the Stutter and John show. And then that hit the wall. And now they're all thinking, oh, we'll use the Super Tip system because their money's down. So they're like, we got to get more of it. But my money's not down. I digress.
Number one.
No, I'm talking about not only last year, this year. People think I like, again, Playboard. If it wasn't for Playboard, maybe, but
exactly. He just said what I said. If it wasn't for Playboard, maybe I would use Super Tip. He cares about the optics. He'd rather hand Google $60,000 to be number one when he filters the list exactly right, by the way. He's nowhere near number one at anything. But if I go comedy for last year in the U.S., then I'm number one. It's like, ugh.
Ain't so it ain't.
So everyone who filters it exactly like this will see I'm the best. It's like, oh, God.
The one thing
nobody?
I think a lot of people consider too is that when you use AI, it's like worth like one glass of water energy. Like it takes up a lot of human resources. Now
imagine thinking text to speech is AI. Imagine thinking text to speech is AI. The Apple Lisa did text to speech in the 80s. It's not AI. That ain't AI.
Resources to use AI. So like if you're using these AI super tips, you're basically creating a unsustainable situation on this planet.
Don't talk stupid.
Oh, wow. Go green. Get off Super Tips. That's what Stevie Lou's saying?
But today, I'm not in the mood. What, you're worried about the planet?
Exactly.
So when you're
look, if the planet's against Melton,
you're high. When you're high, you don't think any thought is stupid.
I mean, I'm just trying to think like from a broader sense, you know, like if you're up in the clouds looking down instead of being like.
Is this what we're waiting for? You to think, Stevie Lou? Anyway, can we go to tonight's MLC and see Chad's little meltdown?
How shall it talk?
I gotta go to Patreon, refresh. It's gonna cost me $8 to see this show.
You're listening to Misery Loves Company. Coming alive at youtube.com/MLC podcast.
This is here for a good time, but not a long.
And it's like, there's really no reason for this to happen.
You don't have any
I
money?
need to ask Sorcerer for ones. Are there any?
And the dog's gonna. If I have a problem, I can just email.
Pizza delivery guy about oil.
Well,
The Dabble for Superstar.
What's going on, everybody? Sorcerer.
Okay. Wow. Now we got a full house.
Now we're partying.
Hey, Chad. Sorcerer, what's your take on Chad's redemption arc?
That's been over.
It's happening right now with the super tips.
No, you know what? The rainbow ended, and here we are at the cauldron of gold.
It's called survival mode. Whoa!
No, it's like the after party. It's like the SNL after party.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's Jimmy Fallon. Hey, how's it going?
Chad, you don't feel like you're...
God, he's like... This has all made him much funnier, too. God, I can't wait for his new show.
Part of the Stockholm Syndrome?
What do you mean?
Exactly. Sorcerer, tell him what that is.
So Stockholm Syndrome is kind of terminology used to describe the relationship between a captor and a hostage and how it starts with contention and conflict and then turns to sympathy and intimacy.
Now you're sucking my dick, is what they're saying, Chad.
Kind of like...
Intimacy. Him and Melton, intimacy. I'm here for it.
No, it's kind of like Ariel Castro kidnapping those 3 women.
It's exactly like that, Chad. Way to follow.
Basement in Cleveland.
Yeah, but both are bad. That's bad too.
Yeah. No, it's just Melton provides a service like Verizon or AT&T. I needed it, and it's been working out great.
And Chad provides
awesome.
Chad provides a service. Oh yeah, Chad. Oh yeah, get the right one. Who's washing balls now? Is that why you had to change your theme song? Who's washing the balls now?
I'm glad it's working out for you.
Yeah, I have little to no interaction with him. It's fine. I still think he's a creep, so nothing changes.
But
yeah, get ready for no interaction. Get ready for no interaction. Don't email me for help. Don't email me for help. By the way, again, 6 emails a day from Chad for help, including today. Don't email me for help anymore. I'm a creep. I wouldn't want you getting involved with this. Any of this.
You don't deal with Mel, you deal with Mubi strictly?
Both. They're both back and forth, but it's pretty much, I got it down now. It's pretty cool.
Have you been on a conference call with Mubi and Melton at this?
Chad's never done a show where they worked right, but he's got it down now. Leave Moody alone. He's busy working on important shit for people who make money.
Same time.
No, I've never talked to Moody in my life verbally.
What am I calling him? Mubi or Moody?
Mubi. You're calling him
Moody.
Moody?
You called him Moody. I call him Mubi. You said Moody.
Yeah.
Mubi's a Kevin Smith thing. That's from like Dogma.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's just I'm in a position where I got demonetized. I have no money coming in. I might not ever get it back. And the difference between Stream Stream Elements is they have a service where our community is already familiar with it.
Right. That's the difference.
It's easy to use. And if I have a problem, I can just email them real quick and they can fix it. I get 90% of it in 2 days. So it's a no-brainer in my
Did you get paid yet for the other day?
Yeah, it's in my Stripe already.
A quick comment for Chad. Congrats. I think I heard that your Patreon is coming back on.
That's the breaking news. I'm getting my Patreon back.
What?
I'm getting
How would you get it back? Why would, if they were giving it back? Is this like Safe Sport? Did the gym already get a letter? You applied to get it back, and they said yes, but you don't have it back yet?
After 4 appeals, I'm finally getting it back, but I'm coming back with a rebrand, and they're approving it. I think.
What? Wait, Sorcerer, how did you hear about this?
Yeah, how did you hear about it?
So wait, Chad. So and not only you have super tips, but now you're getting your Patreon back.
Well, what happened was I kept appealing. They kept denying it, and I said, "All right, well, I like to rebrand it because it's not going to be called Kumia's Cucks anymore. I'm going to do something a little bit different."
Smart.
And they agreed to it. So apparently, the whole holdup was Anthony Cumia's name.
Press X to doubt.
That's how
That
bad
can't
it
be
is.
true. That can't be true.
Swear to God, because soon as
It
I
was
said,
John who took it down, right?
Stuttering John is the one who reported it.
Okay.
And they kept saying it's the content, we can't bring it back or whatever. So I just changed the name and I said I'm going to be going after. Well, I didn't say I'm going after. I'm going to be talking about a lot more other people under this name, which I'm not going to unveil right now.
That's what you said to Patreon? Guys, I'm not going to be going after Kumi anymore. I'm going to be going after a lot of other people. And they were like, okay, cool.
Changed it. And they
doesn't even sound truthful. Like what? Like, first of all, you don't make any money from your Patreon. The highest number of patrons you ever had was 250, and that was during Mud Shark's Loving Misery. The minute that was over, you struggled to maintain 70 to 80 patrons. Don't pretend like you made a significant amount of money. This is like when you act like you get a big check from all your streaming plays of your album. When we went and checked that, and there were 16 plays. 16 people played a Chad Zumock track. And 8 of them are you. And we're supposed to believe you're getting these fat checks?
Okay. Just make sure you email this, and we'll approve it so we won't flag it, so nobody can report it.
Oh, I have to ask. I understand I'm on a death pool that you're doing. Who's winning? And where am I?
No, that was my old show. We're not doing that anymore. We're going after new people.
Yeah, on your death pool.
There are no winners. There are no winners.
I mean, Melton's in first.
First of all, that's why I lost his channel, because of the stupid death pool. So I don't want to lose my channel because of Chad's death pool. Chad, so
what I heard,
Chad
what I heard, I was pretty low.
You're in third.
Chad, 2 days
I'm
ago,
third.
2 days ago you had nothing, and now you have super tips and Patreon.
Yeah, I guess
the whole hang-up was Kumia's cucks.
That seemed to be the only tie-up at the time for me coming back, because I told them the name and the concept of what I'm trying to do, and they greenlit it. I was like,
concept? What's your concept?
Well, I'm not just because Anthony's played out. It's over. It's a wrap.
So is that Patreon?
His career's over. Again, this is what this loser has to tell himself. He says it out loud. He thinks you're so stupid that you'll hear him say that and believe it. Anthony Cumia's career is over. He's played out. It's done. As if we weren't here 4 days ago and you were like, I don't know what I'm going to do for money. But Anthony Kumi is done. Okay, go on.
That's worried about Anthony being played out?
No, I don't know. I just said it's time to move on and talk about other things, because I talk about other things. I talk about Ray. I talk about it. I just want to be
so so Patreon's cool.
No, he just quit his show about Ray too, because Ray's played out and boring. He just stopped doing the Ray DeVito show. Now, part of that was probably Chow getting tired of doing all the talking and heavy lifting for the show. But he's quitting Kumia's cocks because he wants to talk about Ray. But he quit his Ray show because Ray's boring and played out. You following? This guy has no idea. He don't know what his new show is going to be. He don't know what his new show is going to be. So don't ask him.
With you going after Ray DeVito.
I think
listen, I might have to jump off because I can't take this. So they had a problem with Kumia's cuck specifically on Patreon. Does this make any sense to you?
I'm just happy that he's getting his Patreon back. It's good
you
for
are.
Him. Yeah.
No, he should. He should. I don't agree with these takedowns.
No, it sucks. It's the whole thing sucks. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy that there's some good news happening right now, and hopefully, maybe I'll get the Google AdSense back. Hey, listen, like I said about the super tips, if Melton tries anything nefarious or weird, I'll just walk away. I don't care.
I dare you. I dare you. Stop using it. I fucking double dog dare you. Uninstall it, take it away, and stop using it tomorrow. I dare you.
Now you can. Now you got Patreon back.
Yeah, no, I don't have any. He doesn't have my information.
Yeah, but do you have
Such a bitch. Like, what does he think I'm going to do to him? Chad, no one over here gives a fuck about you. I don't care enough about you to do something nefarious. I don't even know what that means.
You have the super tippers information.
If I do, I don't know how. I don't know how to get it.
By the way, you could we take 10%. You could take 20% from Chad. He can't do math. He wouldn't even know. He wouldn't even notice if we were taking 20% from him. He'd be like, "Yeah, it seems about right."
Say it without your weird glasses on.
Can't, man.
Why are you wearing sunglasses at night? Who you, Corey Hart?
I'm Corey Hart. Yeah, I wear my sunglasses.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
night.
but why? So you have everybody's information.
I don't think so. No, I don't know.
That sounds like a yes.
No, it's just like Patreon. It's just like they sign up. We have their email, and that's about it. You know, like I mean, I had a Patreon for 8 years. It's the same thing as Patreon. Literally the same thing. Stripe is the same thing. As I repeat myself like Ray DeVito.
Chad, will all your shows with the credit card explanations be back up on the new Patreon? If so, I'm in for $100 a month then. Yeah, are you gonna cover everything? We went ahead, we jumped ahead, Borgo. Borgo's a good egg, as Ray would say. Are you worried about Ray living in New York and he can't live stream at night now because he's got roommates?
I love that.
He hasn't done a show in like a week. That's a fact.
And the dog's going to be barking.
Yeah, the dog will be barking if he tries to go live. KB makes inside jokes with his outside voice. That's 100% true. Miss Everything, the evidence is stacking up that you got so drunk you fingered Ashley's dog ass by mistake. Then it shit itself the next day. Chad, what's your take on Ashley? Ashley was on your show today or yesterday?
She was on my show yesterday. She insisted I call
happened?
her on air. It's up if you guys want to go watch it. She was not pleased with me because I was watching the money. It looks bad.
How long was she on your show? Drunk, I trust to translate Miss Everything.
I don't have to deal with people.
Oh yeah, this
but
was funny.
Oh, Chad, so Chad, on my whole Kojak. Remember Kojak had the lollipop? He doesn't remember because he's young.
I
Kojak
want to
had
ask
the
Chad.
lollipop. But I'm gonna be the licorice pimp. I'm gonna be eating licorice while all my whores hoe it up.
Is Kevin roboting or is that?
Is Kevin roboting? Listen to that. Watch chat. This is chat. This is why it's great. This is why Chad's empty head rules.
For everybody.
Kevin who?
I'm freezing.
Is Kevin roboting, freezing, or is that just me?
Karmic is the only drunk I trust to translate Miss Everything.
Just you.
Oh, Chad.
Okay,
So
Chad's going with a joke, but I want to ask Chad.
Chad,
I
you're
wanna ask
talking.
Chad about that.
Chad, I heard today. There's a clip. You called into Tukey, so you're obsessed with super tips. You're gonna do a lot of voices. Are you gonna do all the impressions?
Yeah, I'll still do, but I put in for like a couple cool voices and stuff. It's fun.
To who? Man. Who do you put into? The government?
I just put in. They have other people that work there, so I don't have to deal.
Nope. Lie. Me or Moody? That's the only one who can help you with that. Lie.
With people, but it's just fun.
Super Tips has like a factory?
Yeah, they sold it, so it's a whole thing. It's so user friendly. It's just, the reason why is Patrick Melton's unlikable completely. I said some awful things about him, and I stand by it. But at the end of the day, this is a good business to get in because it's good for the consumer. It's good for the community. And like I said, if he tries anything weird, I'm out. But he hasn't. He's been on the up and up.
Well,
it's
been 2 days. Hey, Sorcerer, did you meet Melton in Las Vegas?
I did briefly.
Oh, you already met him, but did you say hello or do you have any interaction with him?
I did. You know what I was struck by how much he cared about the kind of logistics, and he was really not.
I wasn't just concerned with getting the lanyards made cheaply and cutting them out. I cared about the event. This is damning.
I didn't have much time to say much. He was back behind the soundboard and whatever doing the
back. When you say back, you're talking about his hunchback.
Coward.
No, I'm Chad, are there any you're saying that you like request certain ones? Are there any ones that do you also have to like say? Is there like a standard package of ones that come with? Are there ones that you can say I don't want these on mine?
Yeah, they set some up for me, and 2 I wanted off immediately. One was Godfrey because I'm friends with him, and it's just got. It's
the
like
Kevin Brennan voice is fine. Got it.
Melton went after Godfrey, and it's the dumbest thing ever. Godfrey's a great comedian, and he's my friend, so I don't want that on there. And then he put the potato on there. I'm like, that guy's garbage. I don't think he's funny. So I was like, take him off. And now that's a thing.
Now the voices have to be funny to be on his system. Same old fucking Chad.
Saying, oh, I'm afraid of him. I'm like, no, I just don't think you're funny.
Well, is there a sorcerer?
You got to be funny to be on my. That's why I have Ashley and Kiki. Right.
AI voice?
There should be.
I don't really have.
Godfrey's off the system because he's funny and a good comedian. Cardiff's off the system because he's not funny. That's what he just said. That's how Chad's fucking brain works. He thinks you're stupid, so you won't question his illogic. Godfrey's a good comedian, really funny, so he's off. And Cardiff, I don't think that guy's funny, so he's off. Huh?
I have a nasally, boring voice.
No, but it's legendary. Actually needs a publicly.
Yeah, no, Chad's stupid. He's gonna say Flimsy says I Show Speed would be using it if Patrick wasn't involved. Right. It's like we're not looking for other people to use it right now. We wouldn't even show it to those high profile YouTubers. That's why we're testing it on Dabble versus fucking losers who don't make any money. The stakes are super low right now because we have a shitty product that we're building out. When it's ready to be open for everybody, it'll be open for everybody.
Apologize for saying that she was only fingered in her sleep if she was indeed awake. She does.
So they did hook up, right?
Chad thinks like, I don't know why people aren't using this because we're not letting people use it. We're not allowing people to use it. We did you a favor, nerd.
She's saying if she got fingered, then she was asleep, and he's not saying he did or he didn't. Did you finger her?
This is where you say no. Just say no to all of it.
Say no, yeah.
According to Ashley, she has no interest in working with me or talking to me. She's unfollowed me on everything.
Based on what?
That's what's funny. It's like they were friends. Chad had a shot with her.
What do you and Ashley talk about? I didn't hear about that.
By the way, I'm the one who brought Ashley around. No one knew who she was except for me.
I heard about that. I heard about that, Chad. You're the one who brought Ashley around. I heard about that.
I brought her to Kevin's show. She was
she and I would have probably never met if it weren't for you. So I'll give you credit for that.
Yeah, I'm the one who brought you two together. You love birds.
So Chad loves this. This is where Chad has value. Not as a comic, not as a talent, not as a funny person, not as a good friend. Remember, I'm the one who brought you, Melton. Remember, I'm the one who brought you, Ashley. Again, he's my dog. He just likes bringing new toys to his owner. Remember, I'm the one who got Florentine to do the show. Remember, I'm the one who brought that guy in. It's like great stuff, Chad.
But wait, what did you guys talk about?
I'm the one who brought you, Ashley. Bring her back.
I didn't hear about this.
She was upset because she was on Kevin's show.
Talk about he's in love,
and she was begging for money. She's like, "I'm getting paid at the end of this. And like a retard." And then she's like, "Are you going to pay me for the Mr. Kill Everything's booze?" I go, "How much? Do you need $40 that bad?" So I called her out, like Tukey.
Wait, what? Paying for booze? Wait, hold on. What?
I said it would pay for your bottle of whiskey because she said she bought a bottle of whiskey for you.
Oh, that Jack Daniels 100 proof.
Yeah, how much is that? How much was it?
I don't know, $40 maybe.
Yeah, I was like, do you need $40 that bad? Because 5 days later, she's like, "You gonna pay me for his booze, Kevin?" I go, it looked bad, so I was like, it was a bad look, and I stand by that. I told that to her face.
Wow, there's a lot I'm missing out on.
How much did you make yesterday?
Wait, I bought her $100 worth of fucking.
My favorite thing is when people whose word means nothing and who lie constantly and have no loyalty or integrity say stuff like, "I stand by that. No, I gave him my seal of approval. No, you earned my respect." It's like, yeah, that's worthless. All that means nothing because you're a fucking flip-floppy idiot.
Groceries. She didn't ask me to. I just did it.
Oh, yeah. Chad stands by it? Then it must be something he wants to steal.
Well, the only thing was I said it was a bad look. I was replying to a tweet, and she's like, "Why didn't you text me? Why did you put it out there?" I go, "Because I was just replying to something."
She said you're dead to her.
I'm dead to her now because I said it was a bad look. She was begging for money.
Chad, I paid for a great dinner with her, and the next day I took her out to lunch, paid for that too. We went to Trader Joe's and we bought boot after lunch. I paid for lunch. After lunch, we went to Trader Joe's and we just started picking out stuff, and I just paid for everything. I didn't ask her, hey, do you want to split this 50-50? You're not being together.
Go ahead. Sorcerer wants to say something.
See it.
You called her.
I was watching the video and shut up. And
Chad, she does live streams about it, about lethem and breathing and all this stuff. I really tried talking to her. I really
snatch like you're playing Ryan. Miss Thing reminds me.
Flash dance on
her arms up and all that shit.
And then we
that was a fun night.
Then we start watching videos on welding.
Yeah, we did. That was a
disappointment where Miss Keller. You figured her stuff like rising tension in the Middle East and increased competition between everything.
Dude, that was insane. She was gonna living room out.
See how Miss Keller holds a cigarette and then think. Fact.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
But there's no guarantee. I don't guarantee anybody anything.
Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's okay. It's fine. I don't care. I appreciate it. I get it.
I don't make the same. I'm not Opie and Anthony. I don't make the same money every show.
And I got that right away because I know how it works. I do it. And guys like Kevin and I like Bob, but Bob thought you were supposed to get a flat rate salary. And he did that with you, and he did that with the Shuley Network. Where he thought I got to get this, and I'm not getting it anymore.
But isn't Bob on Super Tips now? Isn't he part of the family?
There's no family. It's just a service, man. It's just there.
But is Bob on Super Tips?
Yes, he's doing it now.
Why did he start yesterday to take some shine off of you? That was a little odd.
Yeah, it was strange. I think it's because Perry's on Super Tips, and that guy fucking cleans house on Super Tips.
Yeah, but Perry's been on for years, hasn't he?
For like a year, yeah.
Bob told me a while back I should go on Super Tips because Perry's killing it. But is he number one in America? I don't.
It's so dishonest because it's like in America, in comedy, in 2024. It's like this guy's got a trophy that means nothing, and he just keeps waving it around.
I don't know.
No.
Is he number 2 in the world?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Vincent Deal.
But you couldn't tell him like he doesn't earn the most on YouTube. He really believes that.
I want to see a drink off between Miss Cleverthing, Carmax, Bear Ribs.
Like there are 10,000 channels that don't get super chats at all that make more than Kevin Brennan. Like he doesn't understand how anything works.
Gino, Kumia, and Ski Mask. Bear Ribs don't even drink. But I other than that, I agree 100%. First person to finish a liter vodka wins.
The winner wins death.
I want to be on a show with Barry Ribs. I really do.
Hashtag
Chad lived that out. It's a great pleasure, right, Chad?
Make-A-Wish Foundation, check.
Blue Sky, you're so shmool.
You don't like Barry Ribs, Chad?
You're so shmool. You probably think this song is about
No, Barry Ribs hates me for some reason. So I'm like,
Barry Ribs hates everybody.
You don't know why?
He lives on the fucking New Jersey Transit. It puts a little edge into you. So
Chad is sipping out of that water bottle we haven't seen in a long time. What do you think that means? Watch the little sip.
Ribs hates me for some reason. So I'm like,
Ribs hates everybody.
You don't know why?
He lives on the fucking New Jersey.
Is this how you parch your thirst? Watch. Is this how you take a big drink of water when you're thirsty? You tell me. What does this look like?
Transit. It puts a little edge into you. So he texts.
After I drink water, I always go.
Me all the time about how he's mad.
Yeah, but Barry Ribs is funny and most of all weird. I mean,
he's got no top on.
Yeah, it's Chad's courage bottle. Exactly. $50. If Chad had brains and a spine, he'd cut ties with Kevin and change his shows from Kumia's Cucks to Brennan's Bitches. He'd at least have an endless list of all the broken losers who do Kevin's show to go after, but he's too stupid and gutless to do that. Yeah, Kevin would fight back, and Kevin has an audience that's familiar with Chad and would go fight with Chad and support Chad to get back at Kevin. But Chad's too dumb. He fights Kumia, who doesn't talk about him and sends no users his way, and therefore there is no battle. He picks fights with stupid people. That's a great point, Drive-By.
Now I'm gonna have to send Carly Simon.
That stream where Barry Ribs had no shirt on with Felicia, that was a fucking great show.
Panhandler, Miss
Brennan's Bitches, the Auntie Karen show.
Everything is an embarrassment on so many levels. I used to brush my teeth with bourbon and never was so sloppy. Keep sending this loser the link.
Never forget, Chad said he made $100,000 in super chats last year. That's what Chad told everybody. Now that you know Kevin Brennan only makes 200, how do you think Chad's doing? You think Kevin Brennan would be panicking tomorrow? I guess he probably would be. Never mind. Don't answer that. The point is, do you think Chad makes half of what Kevin makes? I mean, again, dumb people think you're dumb.
Oh, that's mean.
Thank you, Panhandler.
Chad, what's your take on Panhandler? Because he's a big Melton guy, so you're a big Melton guy. So
I'm not a big Melton guy.
You got to be in bed with Panhandler, right? And DK, what's DK's take on you joining Supertip?
Here's the thing: you guys got to take emotion out of business and look at it that way.
I can't. I'm like Sonny Corleone. I'm gonna get fucking shot at some kind of. Luckily, I have Easy Pass, but I'm too emotional. I got to be more like Michael and less like Sonny.
No, Melton's already like he already stream sniped me. He's already doing like shitty stuff. So I'm like, whatever, dude. And he
was sniping you. He was watching your show.
We were sending. I was behind the scenes making you money. You fucking idiot. Oh, Chad, you got hurt last night, and that's why you did this? We were sending people over to make tips for you. I literally wasn't even playing my tips. I was sending people over there to you and helping you get money. Raising prices, lowering. Oh, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. That was a circumstance where your viewers or my viewers were your viewers. We were sending people over. We were laughing. We were having a good time. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Oh, he's being shitty and stream sniping me. You wouldn't have made near as much if we hadn't sent all those people over. You fucking dummy. Ugh. So that's why he's doing this today. He's butthurt.
Yesterday about you talking about.
Here's the thing: I was in number one.
Then he started sniping me.
I was number one in this poll he's doing because I was cleaning house, and you could tell he's a little. So he started giving away hats if they send $100 super chats. So just so
is that what happened? Yeah, I was butthurt by the leaderboard I created. By the way, I was so butthurt I started giving away hats if you give money. We all remember I was sitting here. I was going, what can I do to rake in some money? Oh, wait. It was Rygot or somebody who was like, how do I get an autographed hat? And I was like, well, that's a pain in the ass because I got to pay double shipping. It's got to come to me. I'm not like Chad where I go like, send me a $2 super chat and I'll send you some shirts and stickers and lanyards and magnets. And I got to make money. It's got to be a sweet deal for me. I came up with it. No, I didn't. I started giving away hats for money. That's called selling hats, Chad. It's called selling hats. You're not giving away hats. Don't worry, I will throw some stickers in there for all you sore butts.
He can beat me. So he's already like
can you do that? Is that legal?
It's his business. He can do whatever the hell he wants. But he was like,
right. You sell hats for $100. You go sell hats for $100. Is there a rule? We might do exclusive merch every Friday night. We might have an exclusive merch item every Friday night. Next up, dog hats.
He can't beat me. He hasn't even. So I'm like, whatever.
It doesn't say everything, but AC buying an. It doesn't say everything, but Kumia buying an obvious alcoholic a bottle of whiskey to hang out with her is a little. Who's AC? Kumia?
It doesn't say.
Oh, Ashley Cummings.
Ashley Cummings buying an obvious alcoholic a bottle of whiskey just to hang out with her is a little odd. She's got mental stuff going on. happening.
She was a nice host. I mean,
Yeah, but
when I got to Los Angeles,
her husband died of being an alcoholic.
I actually don't know anything about her.
Yes, we're gonna sell NLO bath mats.
Husband.
I think about him all the time.
I don't know shit about that, but yeah, Ashley was a great.
Chad, there will 100% be days where you're leading on the leaderboard. Calm down. Do you understand that? I don't stream every day. You fucking idiot. Nobody's worried about the leaderboard in fucking genuine terms. It's impossible to maintain all the leaderships. Ricada's coming for us all.
Host. She had food and liquor prepared.
When Chad gets his first $1,000 super tip, he will soil his britches.
She treated me like a king.
A king?
And God bless her. Yeah.
And then
I hope somebody gives Karmic $1,000 super tip before they give it to Chad. I really do. I'm full team Karmic now.
Repaid her by walking her dog.
You know what kings get? Hand jobs.
I took her out.
This whole new show is. What do you think his new show is going to be? Super tips, sound effects, clips. Super tips, sound effects, and clips. And I don't mean clips like watching shows and commenting on them, because again, there's nothing in his head. He doesn't have the ability to offer any kind of commentary that's worth anything. I'm talking about Dukes of Hazzard, 70s Spider-Man, Airwolf. You know? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Saved by the Bell. Right? The show will be exactly the same. And you're retarded if you think any different.
Dinner. We had a great time. It was a fucking great time we had.
Was it worth a 7-hour drive? Jesus Christ.
6 hour, but you're an hour off, but whatever. Yeah, I get the joke. No, it was a good time.
What's the joke?
Yeah, it was a good time.
It's 7 hours or 6 hours?
No, it's generally a 6 hour drive.
KB, you're kind of like the witch doctor's bare ribs. Yes.
But it was a good time, and she did treat me very well.
She didn't fuck you.
Yeah, that's treating you really
That's what we
well.
always said. Like, you tune into Karmic, you never know what you're going to get. You tune into Chad, you know exactly what you're going to get. You know exactly what you're going to get.
Oh. How do you know that?
She said that. I went to NYU.
Oh, we're going back in between he said, she said, all that shit.
All right, let's get caught up. Safari.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
Fred, I went to NYU. You know who didn't go to NYU? That's me. And Neil went there. Is that what you're saying?
I had a show tonight. I had so much. I'm trying to learn this new program for my computer. He's in Tampa.
Who didn't go to
So Stuttering John was in Tampa. Chad said he was going to go, and he wasn't going to tell him when because he didn't want Stuttering John to get the jump on him or run away because Chad was going to walk right up to him and confront him about his Patreon. A 7-month-old beef that Chad's still furious about.
NYU? That's me. And Neil went there. Is that what you're saying? Is this Neil?
Oh, that's right. Stuttering John went there, right?
Oh, yeah, Stuttering John. He's in Tampa tonight. He's at this convention. I was going to go there today.
I thought you were going.
I was, but I had so much. I had a show tonight.
Super tips and the show, and I had so much salmon to cook.
So much. I'm trying to learn this.
But if I had time, I was gonna
new program for my computer because I don't use
stream. That's what you're coming over here for. I thought you were.
Now remember, Chad worked all day and night on this program Thursday, all day and night on this program today. He's been working on this new program. So when he comes on Monday and nothing works and it's not right, remember that. Remember, he spent over 48 hours working on it. So when it's a giant pile of dog shit Monday, remember that. Remember how much time he said he couldn't go see Stuttering John. He's been working on the new system.
Stuttering John's
thing.
No, breaking news was I got my page. I got to get back on Patreon.
Oh, I thought it was I thought you ambushed Stuttering John.
I was going to, but it's just every time I do something with that guy, the cops get called, something gets canceled. So I'm just like, fuck him.
Yeah.
I made a bunch of threats, and then I was but I didn't.
Yeah, Stuttering John is fucking worthless, and you are better than him. So
yeah,
fuck him.
He got my gig canceled in Cape Coral. He took down my Patreon. He called Cape Coral police. It's just like the guy's a fucking pussy.
Something
I'm not going, but that guy's a pussy.
gets canceled.
Yeah,
Well,
Miss
do
Kevin
better
passed
than
out drunk on the 9th talking to gators.
talking to gators. Oh, wasn't in Florida.
You know who lives a half mile from me? Shiloh Sanders, Dion's kid.
It's sausage with some.
How to?
I gotta hear these phone calls between their names.
Roll, Chad.
All right, Mike Cannon.
Chad, you're on a roll.
Everyone like
Really's a phony.
this is what I have to deal with. So fuck off.
Sonny Corleone, I can't take my emotions out of it.
I'm not a bitch. I'm not a 16-year-old girl. I could fucking say I need business. That's it. I don't talk to him. I don't give a fuck. I'm not hanging out with him.
All right, you don't talk to me.
Rapey Ray, Mystical Everything. Let's get to the important detail. How big was Ashley's bed? Bigger than a Source's king size? Bigger than Source's king size bed with the finest Parisian women.
What?
No,
Who said
I
that?
addressed. I don't remember who said that, Chad.
And it was hilarious. So I told Kevin about this, and I think Kevin said, get her on the show, so we got her come.
Yeah, a jail cell handsome.
Wait, all this success at an
He's
early
talking
age.
about-
Wow, Doodle. Wow.
Go ahead, Chad.
Gosh,
You can
I've
read
heard
this.
from
Chad
Doodle
told
in
the
a while.
long-term supporters to F ourselves. So why would we go back to your Patreon? If you're out of my business, that's fine, Doodle. I don't.
Oh,
not
yeah,
living
your
my-
patrons got to start at 0 now?
Doodle, yeah, I guess start from 0. You don't pay my bills, Doodle. You don't, and I'm sorry you're upset because
That's my job.
It's Melton, and he provides a service like AT&T and Verizon. I took advantage of it. Listen, I have no other income coming up besides stand up. That
Melton's Discord.
and if you're gonna cry about it nonstop, fine. Unfollow me, block me, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of everybody. Oh, you got to choose a side. Go fuck yourselves. Yeah, you know what, Doodle? Go fuck yourself. How about that? There you go.
Oh,
there's your
the guy who wants to change his whole brand and not be bitter anymore.
Chad,
go cry.
Chad.
Sick.
I'm totally
bothering
with
me. I'm
you
trying to
on
live
this.
my fucking life and pay my fucking bills, and you guys are like, he's Melton. Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. But I'm also
Again, I took time out when you were in need and put all our differences aside to help you. A guy who does nothing but lie about me and talk mad shit. And again, all I do to you is just watch you fumble around and try to be a comedian and fail at it because you're fucking retarded. That's all I do. All I do is point out how stupid you are. But I put it all aside to spend hours setting you up with a system that you said saved your life. And now I'm a fucking retard and asshole and creep, and you don't take any of it back, and you're not going to deal with me. You're going to deal with our other employees. You're going to find out we don't have other employees, stupid. Don't email me 6 times tomorrow like you did today. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is you feeling, bitch. This is you getting emotional. And you just backstabbed somebody who spent nothing but time to help you last week. We pick our battles, man. We pick our battles, and everything we do has consequences. Okay? I can go right back to not giving a fuck about you. I'm not concerned with it. Enjoy the system.
so fucked. Take your $5 super chat. Go fuck yourself. I'm out of here. Fuck her.
Wow.
Boy, no, don't go, don't go, don't go.
I'm not even mad.
Stay.
Doom's gonna clip
Because
that.
I do have I do have things to comment about the chat, and I am
Why don't you get comfortable in your chair, you fucking old drunken hack?
I'm readjusting my back cushion because
It's just funny because it's all performative. He is upset because his listeners are attacking him because he's using the system. So he's got to attack me and pile on me. And again, I'll just pull the not pull the plug on the system, but I'll pull the plug on all help. Fuck you. Fuck you. Suck my dick. I don't have to go out of my way to assist you in using computers. That was out of the kindness of my heart. So if you're just going to go around shit talking me, man, when I'm the one who put differences aside, when it didn't matter, because I was the one who didn't give a fuck. I was the one who wasn't hurt. Yeah, it's no hard feelings. Again, keep shit talking me like you always have. It's fine. Let's just find out how valuable I am. Let's find out. Get Chow Mega G on the phone. He'll help you out. You got this. You got this, Mud Shark. You got it. Fuck Melton. He's a fucking asshole creep. Got it. Got it. I don't want to creep you up anymore, dog. I don't want to creep you up anymore, dog.
My back cushion.
You know who really needs a back cushion?
But
Melton.
guess what? I don't know how much. Who gives a shit?
Spit it out.
Shut the fuck up. So, anyways, yeah, Chad.
Do you think this is past midnight? Do you think Kevin lives with his wife and kids? I mean, be honest. This is a guy who used to have to get off the show because his wife wanted to come to bed. Now he does nightly shows. Sometimes he's 2-a-days, and he's screaming. And you hear the echo in the room, right? Did you hear that? There's no furniture. It's like Stuttering John's house.
Well, in your chair, you fucking old drunken hack.
I'm readjusting my back cushion because I need my back cushion.
You know who really needs a back cushion?
But
Melton.
guess what? I don't know how much. Who gives a shit?
Spit it out.
Shut the.
You hear that echo? I mean, this guy's not living with his family. You can say whatever you want. I don't believe it. And if that's true, then that $91,000 really gets spread thin.
Fuck up. So, anyways, yeah, Chad. I hear a lot of things have been going.
He moved out. He sort of mentioned it one day. Oh no. So like, this is what I'm saying. This dude is he's got nothing. Imagine getting divorced at 65.
Against you. I want to know more about that. Doodle.
It's just nobody. Listen, I gotta survive. I gotta live. Okay. There's a service being provided, and I need to take advantage of that service because we're in.
I think it happened around the time he got the green screen because he needed to cover up. He's not in that shitty bedroom anymore.
Weird edge of the community. This internet, they're all familiar with it. It's user friendly. You get 90% of it. You get it in 2 days. It's survival.
But it is weird. All of a sudden, you got super tips. Now you got your Patreon back. What the? So was Patreon paying attention to like, now we got to give him his Patreon back because he got super tips, and maybe he'll tell us to go fuck ourselves.
How do you want me to explain that?
It's like when a girl. It's like when a girl's into you, and then all of a sudden she's into you, and then other girls are into you. Like, what the fuck's happening now? Why is everybody into me now?
Well, didn't Chad say he had like what at least $1,000 bringing it on a Patreon?
It was
he wanted to bring that back.
$3,000.
Yeah,
it's all you know. It's all at work.
$3,000. That's way more.
Shut the fuck up. I went 8 months without fucking $3,000 getting paid to me every day.
I'm being on your side. Fuck.
Again. Just because we know Chad lies about everything, but like he thinks you're so stupid, he's lying by such a large amount. $3,000 a month from Patreon? Chad, you struggled to keep 80 people. What's that math out to? What's $3,000 divided by 80? How much were these memberships?
But I'm just saying, like, you guys act like it's a work. Yeah, I got my Patreon.
We all remember it was at like $3 level.
For 8 months, I went without $3,000 a month because it was a work, and I got it back coincidentally today. I'm sorry. Like, you guys are just fucking leave me.
He just thinks everyone's retarded. It's like, Chad, honey, it's okay. It's okay to make $2,500 a month. It's good living.
Fuck alone. I'm just trying to live my life and provide content for people. And everyone's like, you got to do this. You got to do this. Oh, it's a work. You got your Patreon back. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's a work. It's a work.
I'm glad you got it back. I was never against you getting it back. Good. I hope you get your $3,000 back. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah. Well,
it
was 8 years worth of work gone and all my money gone. It was gone.
So it's $37. We're supposed to think that 80 people were $37 members. I mean, it's just like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
In a day, like I did all that content for an entire month. They refunded it back to everybody. So I worked for nothing, editing, uploading, putting it myself on the line.
Putting myself on the line. Were you in the military? Thank you for your service.
No, money line on Chad Melton ending in disaster minus 50K.
Yeah, it could. It could happen. It could.
How? How can it end in disaster? You either use the service or don't. Nobody gives a fuck. There's no disaster. It's there. Use it. Like Verizon. What's the problem? What is his he's such a paranoid, insecure bitch. What does he think could happen? Yeah, maybe it will. Maybe things will get crazy. They won't. They won't. You'll use it or you won't. That's what's going to happen. You'll use it or you won't. That's it. That's the end of it. Again, going back to the satire I was having at the beginning of this show, it's like, you telling me Chad's not going to change? You telling me Chad's not trustworthy? You telling me that Chad's a petty, emotional bitch? Not the Chad I know. That's not the mud shark I know. I never saw this coming. I never saw this happening. Again, I don't know where the shrapnel's going, but it's been fun to watch this grenade go off. And it's fun to watch him now fighting on a million fucking fronts. But that's what you get when you're a fucking fraud. That's what you get when you do have no integrity. You're not loyal to anyone. You don't stand by anything you say. All right, everything I said about Supertips was wrong. I didn't have the information. No, he is a creep. Wait, my fans are turning on me? He is a creep. He is a bad guy. Okay, got it. Got it. You fucking idiot. Yesterday I was professional and you couldn't stop gargling my nuts. Today I'm not trustworthy and it's going to blow up and I'm a creep. Got it. Got it. This isn't going to bring your dad back, Chad. This ain't going to bring him back. No matter how hard you suck at life, his approval will not come out of the tip.
No, so he's saying you got to bet $50K to get $100.
Yeah, it could. It very well.
He's saying it's like 50,000 to
I've
1
said
that
from
it's gonna
day
be a
one, if
disaster.
Melton pulls anything on this, I'm gone. I'm out.
He already pulled it. He pulled it
Wait.
last night.
No, because
are you getting refunded for this? For the money lost?
No. When I got my Patreon ripped, by the way, twice I got my backup.
This Patreon thing happened 7 months ago. He lost his Patreon 7 months ago. Again, the reason he didn't panic about it that much is because that's not where any of his money came from. He's only panicking about YouTube because that is where the grand majority of his money comes from. So now that his Patreon, or now that his super chats got taken away, it's like he's bringing up Wikipedia and Facebook and Patreon. It's like, you old fuck, let it go. This was 7 months ago, nerd.
One gone too. And it got built up. That one got built up to 1,000, and I got nothing. So I got fucked.
Vito was responsible.
Oh, so you're getting
I
nothing
agree.
back.
Yeah,
you're
I agree.
getting nothing back.
Yeah, I agree. No, I got nothing. But this one got approved. So this one got approved. So I'm going to be in the clear. Yeah.
Johnny Mac, over under when Chad Melton partnership blows up August 15th, betting window is open.
Possibly. I don't know. Listen, you're not in my position, Johnny Mac. Like, you don't know until you're.
So now he's fighting his own fans, defending me and my system. And then he'll get another comment and he'll start shitting all over me. It's like, this is not the way, Chad. This is not the way. This is fucking embarrassing.
Until you're demonetized, your Patreon's gone.
Until you walk another man's shoes.
You guys don't know what you'll do, so judge me all you want.
When are you walking another man's shoes?
You don't know what you'll do when you're desperate for money.
I wear my own shoes.
I go to Ashley Cummings. $200. I'll do anything.
Regularly.
My couch is available.
Oh, the classic expression. Until
Everyone's
you walk
trying to
another
bully
man's
me.
shoes.
Everyone's trying to tell me.
Everyone's trying to bully me. Stop bullying me.
You can't do this. You can't do this. What am
Until
I?
you walk
I'm 50
another
years
man's
old. I'm a
shoes,
fucking
you don't know
grown-ass
what he's
man.
going through. My question is, when are you walking another man's shoes? Bowling. That's the only time you walk another man's shoes. David Tell Classic.
Oh, yeah,
That's the only
bowling,
time.
yeah.
Because, again, you got to rent bowling shoes. That's the only time you walk another man's
Donnie,
shoes.
shut the
roller skating.
Fuck up.
Who?
Literally,
Donnie.
all of us are doing the same thing. Kevin, we're all doing the same shit.
I'm number one. And if people want me to go to Supertips, I'm number one in America, number two in the world. People want me to transition to Supertips. That's like if I was like
again, no one's asked. We probably don't have the time. It's not available. We help Chad because he's in trouble, and that is kind of what we made it for. So again, Chad's an idiot. He can't stop stepping in shit, and he immediately turned around and bit the hand who helped him. That's fine, because again, everyone knew what would happen. Everyone knew Chad wasn't changing or gonna give a fuck, and he would just shit on us, and it's allowed. It's allowed. I'm certainly not going to stop shitting on Chad. Nobody has time to get you on the system, Kevin. Like, what are you? Like, can you imagine how much energy and time and conversations and where do I drag the mouse? We don't have, Jesus Christ.
And fucking all these bitches, and people want me to transition to being a dude. What?
It's nothing like that at all.
Transition when I'm killing it.
That's the worst analogy of all time.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can put on a fucking wig. You're still going to be an ugly woman.
Why would I transition and be a Melton dude?
Well, you always bitch about YouTube taking 30% of your money in your
I don't care as long as I'm number one or number two.
Exactly. He's paying $60,000 to be on top of a fucking leaderboard. Because I swear to God, I believe this. He thinks like Neil's looking at it or something. He thinks like Sarah Silverman's like, fuck, why'd I let him get away? Like there's something to it. No one else is going to Playboard and going, comedy, United States, 2024, who's number one? Like, that's insane to think anybody ever sees that. Literally no one gives a fuck. And it doesn't change reality. You're in an empty apartment yelling. You're bitter. You're angry. Your quality of life is shit. You have a foam finger that you got in February that you can't stop wagging around. It's right there within grasp on your desk. Hello. Things ain't good. Things ain't good. I don't need my wife. I got a foam finger. I hope you know how to use it.
I'm number 2 technically in the super tips. If you want to go number 1 and 2.
That's a pool of 13. I'm in the pool of the world.
Yeah.
And again, Chad, that's the 24-hour thing that changes like literally every hour. It doesn't like, the stakes have never been lower because we're all tiny shows. Wait till it's open to everybody. You know when that leaderboard will count? When it's open to everybody. When it's open to anyone who does a show. And they're off. That's when it'll actually matter.
I'm not existing on Playboard.
Ricada's not wrong. I'll probably pass everybody that's on there now, if it stays small enough.
Myself up at Playboard. I don't even fucking exist.
Yeah, I looked it up. You don't exist.
Exactly.
Here to read this Borgo. Stan Borgo. He's a great man.
Is he doing a
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Permaseal. I don't exist.
Kate Mean is dating Michael Rowland.
Who's Michael Rowland?
Oh, he's a comic. I know him.
I don't know.
I believe it.
He works at the Comedy Cellar. He's short. I know he's short. I don't remember much about his stand-up. I know he's short.
Michael Rowland. Oh, that's her. Okay.
Is this Ashley?
Mole Nose says right here, T-Gun. What does that mean? Is this a threat? Is that a threat?
A pose? I will take it down
And I'm done because it's ran its course. Anthony's nothing. It's all bullshit. And he's a dick. He went on he super chatted Melton saying, Chad's using my name to make money. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. I'm like, I don't care about you, Anthony. I'll get rid of the name. It ran its course.
I don't care.
Chrissy Mayer, she started all of it. But she's not even talking about me anymore. So that's why I'm rebranding it. I'm like, it's over. I did what I had to do. Thanks, man.
Good job, Chad.
Howard,
I'm rebranding it. That means he's going to be doing the same exact shit. He's just going to call it a new name. I could take a shit in a box and mark it guaranteed.
Great job. No, I got to trust Chad. Great job.
Right, Chad?
Tell me what, wingy.
Get rid of Gumius Gucks.
It's over.
I think it's right. Yeah, I think it's right in its course.
It's not going to play
all that shit. Yeah.
Of what I was doing, but I'm going to do other things too. It's just I want to cover other shit.
Exactly.
Chicken, everything.
Something new. I think you're on the right track, Chad. The right track. Chad.
If MKE thinks you're on the right track, you better reevaluate. Holy shit. If MKE is like, you're doing great, you better fucking check into rehab. Things are not going well.
Things change, things evolve. You got to grow. You got to meet new people. You got to grow and do things. And that's what I'm trying to do.
At age 50? Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Good for you. Good for you.
How
Cheers.
the hell are super tips good for the community?
Yeah, that is true. How are they good for the community, nerd?
What do you, wait, how the hell are super tips good for the community? No, I'm just saying our weird corner of the internet, a lot of these people use it. Dude, Dr. Steve is using it. He's going to use it. He's a great guy.
Yeah, but he's a grifter. He said.
Wait, I thought Dr. Steve retired.
His whole hack mania was he's retiring, and then sources saying it's a work.
And at the end of the day,
is he even a doctor?
Kevin,
is that a work?
You guys can't say anything about me using Melton super tips. Listen, you have Tukey on, you have the potato on. You're friends with those guys. I don't.
He's so fucking defensive. This is amazing. Hurry up, shit on Melton again. Maybe that'll help.
Oh, yeah, you do. You have the potato and Tukey on all the time.
I had him on.
Chad, you DM with Tukey all the time. You asked him for advice on using super tips. This is a guy who constantly dunks on you, constantly clowns on you. We all do. At least I'm fucking honest about it. You keep running back to Tukey for support. He just punked you at Hackamania. We all think you're a goddamn joke. We all think you're a fucking clown. We all think you're a talentless boob. You have the potato on. You have Tukey on. Those guys have more talent in their fucking fingers than you've ever had in your life. Grow up. I thought you were done being bitter. You sad bitch. This is pathetic.
I never
I'm
do.
not friends with them.
I'm not friends with Melton. I'm just using his system, his business, and there's other partners involved.
Dick Fitzwell.
Yo, Chad, tell me how my ass tastes.
Mr. Kill, did Ashley go to Mouthtown? Don't forget to watch Clowntown after we surrender tonight. And I think
I'll do a stream after this.
All right, go up against Clowntown. Did she go to Mouthtown?
Don't worry about Mouthtown. Maybe
we're worried. Obviously,
Godfrey's not in this world. He doesn't know anything about this
but he's
shit.
black. They should have. You should have a black.
He's doing the Apollo on like what?
Let me find out if.
Yeah, I'm going to do it on my own.
No, I saw a clip today. You're all excited about all these voices. Are you going to do the voices yourself?
Yeah, I'm still going to do my show. It's just another form.
Are you going to do the AI voices for Super Tips?
It's another source of revenue. It's like, of course.
No, I'm saying, are you going to come up with the voices like you're Rich Little?
I mean, I'm going to do my own.
No, I'm not going to do
like. Why? Okay, so you're gonna.
So the show's going to be the same. Just no ideas, no new content, but a new theme song.
Did you guys see that the Ukraine is getting super tips? I know. Melton could be a Russian asset, but they need it.
They do.
It's going to be great for their community moving forward.
They do need it. Johnny Carson said MLC was number 90. Ooh, that doesn't sound like number one, Johnny Carson. Panhandler, you went bananas over Chad making $500 last night with an assist from you. Of all the reasons to drag KB, this is an odd one. What's an odd one? Huh? First of all, if you thought I went bananas over Chad making $500 last night, you're nuts. A, you have no idea what Chad made. You're out of your mind. But if you thought anybody was mad about it, you're insane. Lunchbox Legend, new member. Thank you very much, Lunchbox Legend. Chris Dyer says, sup. Hackamania VIP. Hackamania VIP.
You're going to use the voices that they come up with. You're not going to do your version of April Imholt.
I could still do it, Kevin. I don't.
Again, like the answer would be, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. We're changing the format of the show. We're moving on. But Chad's answer is, no, I can still do all the same old stuff. It's just a different name. It's just a different goddamn name. God. Volsaire, member for 12 months, 1 year of onionship. Mersh next on Supertip. No. I put out a clip. He's not going to earn money because I put out a clip. These fucking losers. EFS gifting 10 memberships. 10 memberships. Put it on the big board. Put it on the big board. Anyway, here we go.
I will. It's not like I'm. It's frustrating.
Right, Wizard Nug. Right, Wizard Nug. Our last EP for May. Oh, I'll still be doing my classic April voice, Kevin. Get off my back. Oh.
Nick and Fort Wayne. I know because I can't wait for can't wait for next week. So I want to know now what's happening.
Yeah, I'm going to do everything. It's just another.
On getting your Patreon back, Chad.
Thank you, Nick and Fort Wayne.
Cheers, Nick.
Nick and Fort Wayne.
Thank you. Fort Wayne. I thank you, Nick.
Miss Cleverling, working these hoes late and
get money and trying to deal with women. Yeah, it's tough. Kitchen, but
some dude, zero chance.
No, baby.
Huh? Get a Mexican baby. Borgo. Miss Cleverling, show the airs. B&B screenshot.
Okay, hold on. Panhandler says not mad. Bananas meaning excited. Dragging KB about his YouTube income, I give up. I'm not dragging KB about his YouTube income. I even came back and explicitly said that. It's a great amount of money to make. Chad's not holding up a foam finger going, I'm the number one in the U.S. KB looks like a fucking clown. KB looks like a fucking fool. KB thinks he's a top earner on YouTube, and that's retarded. That's retarded. He's doing very well. It's retarded, actually, to think you're anywhere near the top of YouTube earners. That's nuts. That's nuts. He should look at the other people in the top 5 and go, I've never heard of any of these people, and go, oh, that's me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When he goes to his little filter to make himself number 1, he should take a look at the other names and go, I've never heard of any of this. Who are all these losers? It's like you. You're one of those losers. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's doing very well. No one's saying Kevin's shit. Although Kevin is shit.
In case any of us want to hook book or couch.
I don't have pictures of the couch.
Hey, I'm getting.
I was going nuts over Chad making 500, and again, you don't even know he made more than that. But because Chad makes $12 a show sometimes. Sometimes Chad makes $0 a show. He's not kidding. This is life-changing. This is life-changing for Chad. It's a big deal for Chad. So hundreds of dollars, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for Chad. That's bananas worthy, is it not? Bananas worthy? I don't know.
Confirmation that's not Doodle in the chat.
Also, it was pissing Ashley off. She was on the phone. He said, I'm not paying you. It was great. It was great.
Oh, my sincere apologies to Doodle. She's people are impersonating her now, and that's not cool. So stop.
What if he just didn't react to everything? What if you just don't react to things like a fucking complete nut? You know? Hold on. What the fuck is going on?
Did you guys see that the Ukraine is getting super tips? I know. Melton could be a Russian asset.
This ain't gonna go how you think it gonna go, Nickel.
This ain't gonna go how you think it's gonna go, Nickel.
I apologize to Doodle as well, then.
Yeah, she's great. No, she's always been a good.
Lindsay Greenberg said he spent $500 yesterday on Pokemon cards. That's pretty gay.
She's always been loyal and cool.
Doodle's
to me,
always, yeah. Doodle's
but it's just like,
very nice.
Listen, what am I not gonna do?
Did you get a slammer? Did you get any rookie cards? I don't know how Pokemon works. I don't even know how Pokemon functions. Hold on. These tips are getting. Something's wrong with my super tip. Keeps freezing. It's not freezing on the screen like it used to. They're freezing. The system's broke. Chad's infected it.
Do shows for 2 months just as so people will be happy. I don't know.
Fat Dixon, manning a glory
See,
hole.
so that's also telling. What Chad just said there is like, what am I supposed to do? Not stream for 2 months just so people will be happy? That lets you know that the only reason he streams is for money. These guys hate it. Kevin hates it. Chad hates it. Steel Toe hates it. Steel Toe said if he won the lottery or had to go get a regular job, he would never stream again. It's like, why? Why? Look, a Supertip just appeared in my play bar and nothing's playing. This is weird. There's a bug going on. Moody. Also, I know Shane's in the chat. I'm not even kidding you. I didn't hit to play anything, and a super tip comes up in my queue, and it doesn't play, and it doesn't show on the screen, and it's just stuck there. My system's not paused. I'll refresh it. It'll go away. I've never seen this bug before. It's still there. That's fucking weird. All right, I hit next. Moody. Fuck.
The service, manning a
You
glory
might have to take it away from Chad if these bugs keep up.
hole is a service too. Open wide, Chad.
Yeah, I don't do that.
KB, you could be neutral. Dick Fitzwell, KB, you could be neutral. I've ripped Melted, but now Chad doing super tips with him did so. What?
KB, you could be neutral. I've ripped Melted, but now Chad's doing super tips with him. Did I sow my soul? Sell my
I'm so glad all the idiots can't spell. Molno says Luda Monster still plays with Legos. Oh my God. Between Flimsy Greenberg and his Pokemon and Lou and his Legos and Ray DeVito with his stick figures and his tuna.
So I think he was trying to sell.
Who?
No, like you guys, like at the end of the day, man, you got to take emotion and
again, he's just repeating what I was saying Tuesday. Dude, you got to take emotion out of it. It's like no one sounds more emotional.
You got to look at.
I can't. I'm Sonny
Numbers.
Corleone.
You got to look at numbers.
Ooh, boy.
I'm gonna get whacked at a fucking. Luckily, I have an easy pass, right, Mystical Everything. I don't stop at
Yeah,
toll
right
booths.
there at the turnpike.
The U.S. does business.
If I was doing another game with Joe
Here
Conte,
comes the U.S. does business with China.
I might get whacked because he doesn't have easy pass.
The
You didn't
U.S.
see it coming, but
Chad has tried to say this 6 times. Hold that thought, Chad.
game.
The U.S. does business with countries we don't like because we have to, and that's what it is. It's at the end.
I
of
mean,
the
the
day.
sorcerer compared Mystical Everything and Ashley to Trump and Elon Musk.
Godfather with Sunday Cor.
Allegedly.
Bucks for it.
Thanks. Oh, what?
Fink says it's all about business. That's why we never believe any of your fights and drama. All a work.
Right.
Johnny Mac saying it's all a work.
Sure, Johnny. Yeah, it's all.
No, it's not at work. I'm just drunk. I don't know if Chad's been drinking.
The
but
time I
I know
talked-
Kevin Brennan.
No, I'm not.
I know
drinking at all.
Kevin's been drinking. Oh, you're not? Okay. But I know
No.
Kevin Brennan has been drinking. So
I got to, man. I
Exactly.
do 9 shows a fucking week.
This guy lives alone. This guy lives alone.
Suck a
It
dick,
was like 1 a.m. when he's screaming like this.
man.
Oh, fuck. Suck my
I'll
dick.
lose my
I'm here.
mind as it is.
Hey, you know what? You wanted
Yeah, but
you
the
saw
score, but I gotta
you saw
keep doing
fucking
the show.
you saw that one guy's ball bag. Guess what? I'll show you my fucking hard lanky dick.
Okay. I think that's a good place to stop for a bonus Saturday night show. Jesus Christ. I'll show him. What did he say? My bony, lanky dick? Ugh. Ugh. Hit the like button. Okay. We'll be back on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be on this little piggy for about an hour on Friday. There will be no members show next weekend. I'll be touching grass, as the kids say. but I'll try to do my best to cram things in.
That's what she said.
No, maybe we'll do a members show one night this week. Probably do a members show. Squeeze it in. What I do want to get to this week, though, is we got to do Heather Gillespie. We got to go over the ladies' man. We got a ton of Crazy Joe stuff. He's losing his mind over there. If you're one of the people going over and commenting on Crazy Joe, he's off his hinges. I have a training Tuesday that I've wanted to do for probably 3 months. Maybe I'll force myself to do it. It's a good one. It's a good one. I think we should revisit the IHOP one. That was fucking nuts. But we got a lot of stuff. Hopefully Steel Toe will be doing something dumb that we can cover. And in case I don't see you.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you dig, boy, if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking and the low point is the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the taco pony party be a party of soul. Gonna make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit.